Good evening, party people, and welcome back to the Bar with an X. Truly the only bar anywhere where you literally cannot taste the alcohol. And the only reason I can guarantee that is because the drinks are over here on this side of the camera, and for all intents and purposes, I really can't serve them to you through them, because then you would be able to taste the alcohol. That's the joke. Welcome to my attempts at starting stream with stand-up comedy. I don't know if it's going very successfully so far. By the way, if everybody could actually hear me out there, please feel free to holler, because right before the stream went live, OBS just decided to crash, and I have absolutely no guarantee if things are actually being put out there properly. I can see Tater Dom, Lorelei, Sebastian with an X, and Functional popping in the chat early. Hello, everybody. So Functional saying, nice bot test spam. I do that every once in a while. I'm trying to do improvements. I was working on something. Shots of what? Shots of something? Sebastian, what are you doing? The bug was small and weak. Once upon a time, there was a bug. The bug, but it drank 3 shots and killed a dragon. A bug? With 3 shots? That's got some Leroy Jenkins energy if I've ever heard it. This is wonderful. Hello, Gianna Locks and everybody as well. Estrella all popping in here. We have a small stream in between the end of our Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time playthrough and the showcase that I've got for y'all on Wednesday, where we'll be making 7 spritzes, 1 spritz for every single sage that appears in the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. The infusions that you saw us make on Wednesday last week are continuing to infuse, and they will be all prepped and ready to go for Wednesday when we actually get to making the drinks. Hopefully, the only 7 spritzes that you will need for the summer that lies ahead, at least on this side of the hemisphere. And if perhaps you're experiencing summer on the other side of the world, over in the more Asian parts of the world, then it is 6 months after the fact, and don't say that I didn't do anything for you. This is great. I see Lorelei saying the shots tequila dragon. I'd like to think that, like, there must be a spell for, like, something. I don't know. The thing came to mind of magic missile, magic shot, where the shot never misses, or only after you take the magic shot, you don't think that you ever miss. And that's my D&D reference for the day. I see Willpower also popping in saying, heyo, heyo, how is everybody today? Anyways, we'll get things started right off here with a drink before we go into this little cozy game called A Short Hike that I literally put into the Google search. I want a cozy game that I can finish in within 4 to 5 hours. And then this little game popped up, and I thought it was gonna be really fun. I took a little bit of a look around. There's a penguin. You can fly with the penguin. You can fish. You can swim. You can climb a mountain. And something about a car. And I think it's gonna be absolutely wonderful. Functional, storming the bar with 4 people. We've got a seat for every single one of you. The seats are all imaginary, so really there is absolutely no limit. Welcome into everybody, including Azuran, Functional, and whoever they brought with them. It's gonna be great. So the cocktail recipe that I have prepared for y'all this evening is actually something kind of special. I am so bad at keeping track of what happens in the industry, let alone in my own life, but something reminded me to go to Instagram every once in a while. I saw that there's actually a cocktail competition going on for the use of cognac specifically. It's actually a cocktail competition from Cognac USA to use basically any cognac in a cocktail that shows that cognac as a spirit is a spirit for any time and any place. And so as I was thinking, you know, playing a game about hiking in the woods, right? I used to do a ton of hiking when I was a child, because in the back of my parents' abode where I grew up, there was a forest. And if you go deep back into the forest, you'd find more forest. If you went even farther back, you would find a little bit of a lake. And if you went even farther back than that, you would actually find a mountain. And we've climbed that mountain before. I climbed that mountain so many times. And as I was thinking, we're about to climb a mountain in a video game for at least a couple of hours or so. And I'm not a penguin, so it's not going to be like a one-to-one, like, recreation of how it used to be when I was a kid. I was like, I really want to come up with a recipe for this cognac competition that uses cognac in a way a little bit more reminiscent of my high school, middle school, like formative years, being able to go out in the back of my parents' woods and just do some hiking, which is something that I don't really get the pleasure of doing anymore. There is hiking here in Philadelphia, but like it's a completely different type of hike. To be fair, the concrete jungle is a very different type of locale than anything else. Gianna, oh, you didn't have to do that. That's buying the bartender a drink, and that's never required, but always greatly appreciated. I see Willpower saying, no Mario Kart Monday today, just feels so off. That's cool, dude. Honestly, your body is probably one of the best indicators of what your brain is doing. So if your body says, no Mario Kart today, then honestly, Who are we to argue with that? Who are we to argue with that? Functional says, a short hike is great. I haven't played it, but I've heard many great things. I'm looking forward to this one. I honestly, I am completely green to this one, aside from the very minimal amount of searching I had to do to put the thumbnail together and come up with a little cocktail recipe and then draw the little logo on the board and stuff, so it'll be great. Lorelei says, its style reminds me of the Little Gator game. Sorry about the lack of cards. Oh, it's all good. Maybe it's a blackbird, penguins don't fly. That's fair. I believe our main character's name is Claire, and Claire like looked like a penguin to me, but you know, I haven't even really played the game much aside from testing, so we'll see. And I also see Sebastian with an X saying, oh, no penguins, they kidnapped my family, March 15th, 2003. I'd take my hat off for you, but I have no, oh, hold up a second. Here, hold up a second. We got hats around here. For all those who lost their family to penguins, specifically on the Ides of March, 2023. Anyway, let's get things started. So the recipe I have for y'all, like I said already, is actually my contribution, this is my submission for the Cognac USA Anytime, Anyplace cocktail competition, which if you are a bartender, mixologist, and you like this kind of stuff, the deadline is literally on the 30th. So you have 6 days. So I have 1 day to show you this cocktail, to do a little bit of fancy editing, and finally wrap this thing up in a little bow and throw it off on the internet for all to see on the internet and to be judged by. So I'm looking forward to that. So I'll walk you through how this cocktail is made, and I'll give you a little bit of details of how it was inspired. Every piece of the cocktail was kind of built from the ground up with this in mind, with a couple of bits of inspiration, in particular from a drink known as Chateau, which is, I believe, I don't remember what country it's from, but I saw it on an episode of Cocktail Time with Kevin Cause, where it usually takes egg, combining it with white wine and some sugar. It's a classic drink coming from some part of the world, which I, again, can't seem to remember where it's from. I'm blanking on it. It's stage fright or something like that. But it's kind of a mix between the Chateau and something called a Calamuchto, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. A Calamuchto is a red wine and Coca-Cola combination, whereas the Chateau is a combination of some wine, doesn't have to be white wine, doesn't have to be red wine, can be any wine with a bit of egg. So the ingredients I have prepared this evening are a special teacup to hold hot liquids, an induction burner, which you might be able to bring with you into the middle of the woods. Maybe not an induction burner, but if you were to imagine this being made anytime, in any place, imagine yourself in a forest. Imagine yourself on a hike with a couple of your best friends around. And when I mean like best friends, I don't necessarily mean the people who you live your life with and throughout for the rest of your existence. I mean like the people who you probably only know for like 2 years, but by that point, the 2 years that you've known them has been a significant fraction of your life so far. These are kind of odes to a much younger me in a time where cocktails were not even remotely a thing, because I was significantly too young to be consuming them. But so you can either build this on an induction burner like I've got here if you're inside for this. That's one time to be you making cocktails. Or if you're outside, you can honestly start a fire. Get a little pot that goes out there and use that. We're combining all of these ingredients together into this pot. We're gonna bring it up to a little bit of a simmer, and I've been talking too much, so we're gonna move on. Lorelei says, a cam always has party hats. It's a French word for fancy house. It's actually spelled, hold on, let me, I might be butchering this. It's this. This is how it is spelled. It's S-E with the little caret and T. There's other ways of spelling it as well. That's just one of them. That's the one that that's the one that I remember. So, actually, this one is really good. I've mentioned that I am really, really behind on the cocktail blog. I was actually able to write up a blog post for this one before actually creating the cocktail, so we're kind of off to the races here. Did someone say French? At Azaran. Azaran, you speak French. I know you do. I've seen you do it on stream before. And if you're faking it, that is... It's a really good fake. Oh my god. So let's combine these ingredients together. If you're also trying to participate in this Cognac USA competition, mainly the one big rule is you have to use at least 45 milliliters or just about 1.5 ounces of cognac. This recipe starts out with 2 ounces of cognac. So this is actually a fresh bottle that I picked up today. And I'm gonna try to open it as best as I can. Actually, I need a knife for this guy. Let me get the tiny knife. Fresh bottle, oh, actually, just kidding. We're not using the knife. Check this. Here we go. Fresh bottle. Doesn't happen too often here at the Bar with an X. Listen. Oh, yeah. That is a fresh bottle of cognac. I love that. I love that. Start yourself off with 2 ounces or about 59 milliliters of the cognac of your choice. I've got Courvoisier. It's the nice one. I for some reason keep coming back to this bottle in particular. And we're adding all of this, by the way, to a saucepan. I've got mine up here on the bar. Let me bring the cocktail angle over and so here. What's going on here? Maurice? Please feel free to correct me on that name pronunciation. I'm very bad with words. That's why I drink. That's one of the reasons I drink. There are many reasons why. This happens to be one of them. I see Azar and Sen. Lol, yes, I speak French, and I think you do it quite well. Ooh, not chateau. Not chateau. It's Chateau. That's how the website explained it to me. That's what I'm going with. Are we in Chateau? Chateau? You are in Chateau, not Chateau. Maurice. I was on the ball with that one. That's a rare occurrence here for me to be actually correct about things. So I appreciate the chance to make me feel like I'm actually doing something right for once. I appreciate that, Maurice. So, right now we've got some cognac in there. This is, again, a part of a submission to a cocktail competition, and it requires the use of cognac. Cognac is a spirit that specifically calls to be from the area of France known as cognac. It's one of those spirits that are, in particular, under a particular set of laws to make sure that what you're getting is exactly what you think, no matter everywhere. I think champagne is like that, but, like, I think the laws are a bit different. Anyways, I'm not a historian, nor am I an expert on this subject, so that's just where I'm going to leave it. The cognac competition calls for you have to use cognac. Honestly, cognac is a spirit that is something I only really learned to appreciate as I got a little bit older. Once you get past the sort of high spirit intensity that comes with sipping spirits right out of the bottle, if you were so inclined to do so, you get to be able to figure out the subtle nuances between some of these spirits. Brandy and cognac both are in kind of the same family, cognac being a subset of brandies made from fruit distillates of sorts. And I think it might be grape, although I'm not exactly sure based off of this. Let's see if it actually tells me. It has notes of apple, pear, grapefruit, and fresh oaky finish. And it's a blend of Finois and Petit Champagne. This is a grape distillate. That's where it's coming from. That's the fruit in this case. In any case, we're using cognac in this. The next ingredient that we're going to add is something that is kind of going back to my particular roots of hiking out in the woods and hanging around with my friends. The thing that I got here is a little can of Coca-Cola. I imagined that if we were going on a hike, specifically me going on a hike with my, dare I say, like middle school, middle school, high school friends, we would probably have a can of Coca-Cola on us because as little like rambunctious kids, we'd want to run all over the place, climb trees, climb mountains, go fishing, do whatever we do. And we needed to keep our energy up somehow. And although my mother would specifically pack those little like proteinaceous Cliff Bars in my bag, to be honest, I was never really a big fan of them. So we'd have some Coca-Cola on them. So we're going to take this can of Coca-Cola, give it a snap, and then we're going to add 2 ounces of our still very carbonated Coca-Cola to our cognac mixture here. So if you're pouring into a metal jigger like I am, wait for the bubbles to die down a little bit. It's getting a little, it's a bit bubbly. It's a little bit bubbly. So we got 2 ounces or 59 milliliters of cola. I spilled a little bit of it. It's gonna be fine. I see Astrea saying, gâteau, like the old gâteau in the Pokemon series. I was not trying to mock the French, I promise you that. It just came out that way. Functional says, be careful, it does not explode. Not this one. The best way, by the way, if you're curious of how to make a can of any soda explode, heat up a container really, really hot. You can use a propane or charcoal forge. Take the can while it's still sealed and put it on the inside. I'm not endorsing this at all. But if you are going to do it, make sure you have a professional nearby or you are one, and please vacate the area for fear of metal shrapnel. It's a surefire way to make it happen, but I certainly wouldn't recommend it. In any case, after you add your cognac and your Coca-Cola, we're going to add the wine to the mixture. This is kind of the other half of that chateau concept that I shared with you earlier, which is usually a mixture of egg, wine, and sugar. And there's other stuff in here too. It's great. I drew heavy inspiration for this particular cocktail from Kevin Kaza's version of the Enhanced Chateau, which I'll try to link somewhere. I will definitely link it in the blog post that comes out after this at some point. I'm going to try my best to do that. Functional says also if you pour on the edge of the vessel, it will produce less foam, I think. I was trying to do that. There's a technique to this. I don't mix with actual carbonated soda very often, but that's a good point there. Willpower says, ever thinking of making a Chateau Romani? I love explosions, says Estrella. That is a good idea. Chateau Romani. I was actually just thinking the other day of the fact that Chateau Romani and Lon Lon Ranch are two different places. And I didn't realize that as I was going through my Legend of Zelda playthrough. But Lon Lon Ranch appears in Ocarina of Time. Romani Ranch appears in a different one completely. So, in keeping with this sort of inspiration that we're going with here, the red wine in this case is something that I would imagine if I were going out on a hike now, and I wasn't specifically trying to get all up and crazy with my cocktail class, I wouldn't bring the Coca-Cola with me. I've kind of gone beyond the sugary beverages to keep my energy up. I don't need any more energy these days. It's totally okay. But I would have brought a good friend of mine, who I haven't gone hiking with in a hot minute, would sit with me, and we would get bottles of red wine, and we would sit down, and we would watch Letterkenny when we were at his apartment. And if we weren't at his apartment, we'd be hiking around specifically a city, which I won't be too specific on it, but it's a city. It's a city nonetheless. And we'd be drinking red wine. So for this friend in particular, we got some red wine. Specifically a Cabernet Sauvignon. Cabernet Sauvignon is one of my favorite types of wine. So that's what I'm using this for. A full ounce, or about 30 milliliters of red wine. As you can see, the mixture down below is, it's a nice clear, translucent, almost opalescent in a way, maybe, a little bit. Kind of not really. Next is the part where things get a little bit divisive. Now the other part, again, there's a mixture of a Calamixto with a Chateau with a couple other things that brought this creation together. You're gonna need an egg. A full entire egg. This is kind of getting into eggnog territory. It's kind of crossing into flip territory, but it's all getting cooked, so you don't necessarily need to worry too much about things getting all weird and whatnot. If you are gonna go this route, my recommendation is add everything into your container, mix it all up first, and then very, very slowly bring it up to heat. So in case I'm missing some chat things right now, I promise I'll get to you at some point because there's gonna be a hot minute where I'm just stirring this thing until it's done. We'll get to it, I promise. So, let's grab an egg. This is the egg we're using. It's a brown egg. It came from a chicken's cloaca. Anyways, we're gonna add the whole egg in there. Dude, that came out so well. That came out incredibly well. Dude, I have not been able to crack an egg one-handed in a hot minute. That was really good. I see Willpower and Lorelei all saying Romani was Majora's Mask. Better than Ocarina of Time. It's a bold statement there, Willpower. I'll hold you to it. I'll get to it at some point. So now, we're gonna add the other ingredients. The other things that we need, back in where I was kind of giving the story of being able to hike near my parents' house, if you go back far enough into this forest, and I mean back and through the forest, past the pond, up the mountain, up the little ridge of the side, there's a little campsite, and behind that campsite, it's not my own campsite, you can actually find birch trees. I did not realize that birch trees grew over in my neck of the woods, but I remember finding it out one day by looking at the tree being like, man, that looks like trees from Minecraft. And I saw it peeling, so I ripped off a piece of the bark of the tree and I gave it a smell and I was like, this is undeniably birch bark. And so, in reference to the birch bark of my family home, we're gonna take a little bit of birch bark. I'm gonna get like a teaspoon of this. We got a teaspoon. Grab a teaspoon of this. And we're gonna put this inside as part of the spices that you would use to make a short hike in the woods. Now, the idea here is twofold. This is a reference to the local forageables that I would be able to get near my parents' house. You, if you're on a short hike in your own neck of the woods, using cognac as an anytime, anywhere base for your drink with a little bit of red wine, Coca-Cola, and other modifiers, you might find something else around. Maybe cinnamon grows around you. Maybe other herbs and whatnot grow around you. You can add your choice of spices to this. That is the point of this. It is meant to be mixed at a campsite with a little bit of fire, with all number of ingredients together, and make it a little bit frothy and cozy, because at least around my parents' place, when it gets cold outside in the winter, it gets very cold. And something warm to pick me up would be absolutely perfect, although I was too young for it at the time. So I've got some birch bark in here. I'm gonna accent the note of birch flavors in this by adding 2 pipettes full of this sassafras and sorghum bitters. This is by Woodford Reserve. And this is not only going to access those notes of birch, which I associate with birch beer, but also those subtle notes of sassafras that you can find if you look closely enough inside of your cans of cola. And I think that's all the ingredients, right? Oh, we need a little bit of simple syrup. We want to sweeten it up a little bit. Another ode to, when I was mixing this around, it wasn't sweet enough. So we're going to add a little bit of simple syrup as well. Let me go grab that. And then we'll get to the mixing. Everything is looking very scary in there. It's almost like a prairie oyster from above. I see functional. I'm trying to catch up on chat a little bit. Cam, what do you do these things? Why do you do these things that you do? I'm usually the one who brings up the cloaca, but hearing someone else say it threw me off. LMAO. Dude, I have no filter. Honestly, I leave it up to the mods to filter me. And I am not doing that today. I need something that measures out 1/4 of an ounce, and I have only 1 jigger that allows me to do that, so... We're going to add 1/4 of an ounce, or about 7 milliliters, of a rich simple syrup. A rich simple syrup, by what I mean by that is, it is mixed in a 2-to-1 ratio by weight of sugar to water. And if you're confused of exactly what that means, by all means, feel free to let me know. I will happily explain it again. I love doing this. All right. So now, I see a couple more people popping in. We'll get to it, I promise. Now that you've added all of your ingredients together, you are sitting at a campfire. You are hanging with your friends. One of them brought some red wine. Another one of your sober friends, because we love them so, brought a little bit of Coca-Cola. I, because I'm the cocktail guy, bought my trusty bottle of Cognac. You combine everything together and put this on a slow simmer and stir until it is the right consistency. The right consistency is going to be soft, warm, with a little bit of steam coming up off the top. And just, honestly, I'm going to do exactly what I would do if I were out there in the forest with my friends making this for all of us to imbibe all together. You'd also up the recipe a little bit because this is a serving for more or less 1. I'm going to sit there, let it cook, let it come up to temperature, and sit around and talk to my friends, which happens to be everybody in chat right now. So, welcome to the campfire, metaphorically speaking. Let's put this on a very, very low heat, and we are going to whisk constantly. I'll put my microphone up here so we don't have to listen to the thing like whirring and stuff. Whisk constantly. Just keep going until everything is combined together. All right, what did I miss? Something about a cloaca. Functional, right? Lorelei says, would Gaston need 1 big one of these for his 2 dozen, or just that many normal-sized drinks? I would think that if Gaston boasts the fact that he could eat 2 dozen eggs, then Gaston would need 2 dozen servings of this particular drink. So let's say that that's like a full bottle of red wine, like half a case of Coca-Cola, a full bottle of Cognac, let's say like a bottle and a half of Cognac, and then just throw the whole freaking thing of bitters in there, and you might as well put a whole freaking birch tree in there while you're at it. Take the birch tree, completely wood chip it, and then just put that all up in your little like cauldron pot, and just go for it. That would be my suggestion. Estrella says, or you can get an egg from Europe so you don't have to worry about salmonella. There's something, there was a link that one of our fellow drink tenders in the Discord actually shared, and it was awesome. It was specifically a scientific link where they tests the prevalence of salmonella in eggs in the presence of a pisco sour. That was the interesting part. And apparently, the acidity levels of a pisco sour is enough to kill all bits of salmonella off in like a matter of a few seconds. Or like maybe it was a couple minutes. Don't quote me on that. This is being heated, so you're more or less cooking off any sorts of things that you have there. Lorelei also saying that we had a birch tree in the front yard when I was growing up, but yeah, Mom said it wasn't really a place that it would normally grow. I didn't realize it either. I think it was just one of those days where I was out back and I was like, I didn't realize there were birch trees back here. And naturally, I went back one time and I took the birch bark off the tree and I burned it to see if it would smell like birch beer. Kind of, a little bit. Oh, I see Maurice putting a little, like, what is it, though? That's a little, what do you call him? Oh my God, Bob Ross. It's a beautiful Bob Ross. I'm going to take that as a compliment. I'll take that, Maurice. I see Little Saw popping in and saying, considering that I live in a place where campfires, walking, and hiking is very, very common, it sounds like a charm. When you say it's cozy, I'm definitely taking your word for it. This is something, I was workshopping this a bit last night, and I enjoyed it. When I was workshopping this, it was a different kind of cozy. We Anna and I, it was the end of the weekend. I was doing this little recipe thing. I was cozy because it was a very, very nice weekend. We played a little bit of D&D. I was winding down for the night, and I saw this cognac cocktail competition come up, and I was like, I'm playing this game tomorrow. It's nice in the apartment. It's cozy with my partner, and I'm just doing weird mixological shit in the kitchen like I am often doing any day of the week, or specifically on the weekends when I have time for it. So cozy. You can take my word for it. I promise you that. Lorelai says, only filters when the drinks call for them. Oh, that was a comment from way back then. Yeah. You will be double straining this, by the way. Did I mention that? Actually, no, you don't need to. No, you're just going to pour this into a cup. You do not need to strain this. Oh, actually, you may want to strain it a little bit if you're afraid of getting any sort of birch bark in your cup. But honestly, I'm not particularly worried about it, so I'm not even going to bother straining it. I'm just going to pour it in my cup. Azaran also said, I'm almost caught up to chat, y'all, I promise, that my girlfriend wants to know who brought the egg in this forest with friends scenario. Well, I'm the one doing the cocktail stuff. To be perfectly honest, you can make a perfectly wonderful flip cocktail with cognac, with an egg, with a little bit of sweetener. Actually, if you had some sherry, it'd be even better. So that's the wine in this scenario too. And it's perfect. It's so good. You can make a flip cocktail. To make a flip, just throw a recipe out there. This might not be the perfectly balanced flip recipe. There's one in my book that I lent to a friend of another one of our bartenders. But if you take like 1.5 ounces of cognac, or about 44 milliliters, combine that with an entire egg, combine that with, I want to say, 1/2 ounce of some sort of sherry. If you don't have sherry, you could probably use some red wine if you got it on you. Dry shake that first, get the egg emulsified, add some ice to it, completely whip the shit out of that thing, and then double strain into a glass if you happen to have that with you out in the forest. Or like into a hollow log. That'd be wonderful. Lorelai says, eat bark, cowards. Do not, if desired. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Now, what I would suggest to do, if you do strain out the bark, or there's not like bark that's remaining in your drink, I'm drinking this just as it is. I don't assume that I brought a strainer with me out in the woods. I assume that I brought egg, and bitters, and wine, and Coke, and some simple syrup, which you can make with just sugar and water anyways. You can just add some sugar in there if you want to. But apparently I did not bring a strainer. Who knew? Find that interesting. So how are we doing so far? Things are doing all right. It's got a nice warmth to it, but I don't see any steam coming off of it yet, so we're going to keep on stirring. Going to keep on stirring. Now, I will say, when you're dealing with egg that has been heated in a liquid solution, you might want to strain this out. You might want to. And the reason I say that is because if something goes awry with your heat, let's say if you heat it up too quickly, or you throw your egg in at the last moment while it's heated up already, it can begin to cook. You can accidentally scramble your eggs. So actually, let's say for all intents and purposes, you probably should strain this if you can. Because there's a couple of different things that you could do that could make this go wrong if you didn't strain it at the very, very end. So I have strainers here. I have strainers in my little campground here. My little bar campground. So that's what I'll do. I'll end up straining this out. Purely because I want to garnish it separately, and because I don't even have full faith that I didn't scramble this. Everybody learns. Everybody does. Little Sauce saying, it's crazy because every trip I take to the property, I always find something new to add to the food drink list. It'll never be complete. It'll never be complete. Honestly, that's like the beauty of going out there and using those beautiful things that you have on your tongue. I'd call them taste buds, but you might have a different name for them. But you go out there, you find something interesting, an interesting flavor combinations that you didn't think existed, or and this will become relevant on Wednesday, you wind up creating a flavor that is so familiar, but that has never been created within the realms of your bar before. I'm looking forward to Wednesday, y'all. I'm trying not to give any sort of spoilers and stuff, but for those Legend of Zelda spritzes, some of those infusions are tasting real good. It tastes really good. I've been checking in them every couple of days or so. Every day or so. And they are sizing up very well. Okie dokie. Let's see how we're doing. This is very hot. It's not super hot yet. Let me get a little bit of a spoon to test our temperature. This is the first time I've tried to do this with my induction stovetop too, so it's possible that it's just never going to get to that temperature. Let's see. We're almost there. We are almost there. I got a little bit of birch bark. Okay, I'm actually gonna raise this up a level because we're almost there. We're almost there. I think it's reached a steady state. Oh, it's lovely. I really like this, y'all. If I'm inclined. What do you mean birch bark, says Glorious. I've got some actual birch bark in there. There is. Where's my bag of birch? Where's my bag of birch? My bag of birch is over here now. I got a little bag of birch. Here's a little thing in my bag of birch. Birch bark. The Betula bubescens. That I bought for $6 over at the local apothecary. They got a little place here in Philadelphia called Reading Terminal Market, and if you go to the herbiary, you can buy a variety of different reagents. I bought the birch bark. If I could have driven all the way home to rip off birch bark from the tree and had time to dry it, process it as usual, I would have done that, but I put this together as quick as I possibly could because the deadline for the competition is on the 30th, and that's the end of the week. So I went with the local, and that's what I did. E, welcome in. E's Animation Studio has popped into the chat. How are you doing? Sasayan, speaking of, I know you typically don't check Discord while live, correct me if I'm wrong. I usually don't, but I can be called out under specific circumstances. But my basil plant sure is germinating. I'll send a pic in the food channel, as well as Zelda. Shadow Temple's coming out tomorrow. Oh, the video! Oh, the video! For a second I was like, there is no game called Legend of Zelda Shadow Temple, but the video is. That's exciting to hear. I'm looking forward to watching that one. But, what was it? I had a train of thought. What was it? Unfortunately, speaking of basil plants, ooh, this is starting to steam. It is done. As soon as your mixture begins to steam, turn it off. We really don't want it to reduce anymore. And then, I'll get to this in a hot second. We're gonna unplug our induction cooker. Take our thing to the side. There we go. Take this down here. The stovetop is hot. Do not do as I do unless you know what you're doing. I have a table to put things on, so that's what I do. And I have a hot plate around here somewhere, as I thought I did. Well, I had a hot plate. That's okay. It's not really that hot. Anyways, I'm just gonna haphazardly put this on a coaster. Coaster, 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 off to the side. Move the ingredients out of the way. There we go. There we go. Now, if you're trying to drink this, you're going to put this into a cup that is worthy of being the receptacle for your nice hike. I have this little cup right here. There's a little short hike. There we go, right in the center of the bar. There we go. Now what we're gonna do is take this, we're gonna strain it into our cup, and we're gonna garnish with a couple extra pieces of bark. So let me get that prepared. Welcome back, my love.
Did you find my chair?
I did find the chair. We're at the end of the cocktail. Talking a little bit. We're at the very, very end. Strain this straight from your pan into a cup worth using. Evidently, I kind of ruined it. But this is why we do this. We're trying to get that over top. This is why we double strain, just in case we make, like, mistakes and stuff. So, this one ain't looking very good.
Did you cook egg?
It looks like I damn well cooked the thing. Which is interesting, because I thought I did it okay. That was looking really, really good. For a moment. Maybe the induction cooker is just a little too much. To be fair, this is the first time I used the induction cooker for it. But that is okay. Because sometimes we make mistakes on this channel. And we'll just do it all over. We'll just do it again. Because we got plenty more. We got plenty more where that came from. We're gonna try to do this again a little bit better. Because I messed up. Or we just let it, maybe we just go on. No, we're gonna do this again. We're gonna do this again. We're gonna do this again. Because I feel like my pride has been broken here.
You
all right.
got this!
We got this, we got this. Shrek 5 is happening? What?
Yes.
That's what you were referring to? That's shocking, dude. That's shocking. Is it supposed to be the final one? Is it the final Shrek, the last Shrek to rule them all?
I thought that was already out.
Yeah? Alright, let's try this one more time. We got plenty of night left remaining. And sometimes we make mistakes. And if we make mistakes, that just means that it's a learning experience that we can continue to work upon for the rest of our existence. And I've got plenty of cognac, so we can just do it all over again. Alright, let's do a little bit of cleanup here. I gotta take the seemingly looking puke from my pan and get it out of there. Ew, says Anna. Yeah, thanks, dude. Saying ew to my beautiful creations. How could you, love?
I mean, it took you 2 times to figure it out the first time.
It's true. It's true. To be fair, when it comes to cooking egg drinks, I am not the most experienced in this. So, honestly, when it comes to bartending, I'm not the most experienced in this either. So, there you go. We're gonna do this much more slow and steady than we did the first time. There we go. Got a clean pan. Got a clean glass too. And we'll start over again. And it's not just because I'm trying to put on a good show, it's because this really was good and it came out perfectly last night, so I'm gonna do it again. I see E saying, I don't care word if that's the last movie, but it's happening, dude. That's wild that there's another Shrek movie. I can't believe that. Also, I just hit 400 subs, says E. E, congratulations, dude! Thank you for sharing your milestone with us. It's a celebration for all of us. So what I'm gonna do is, just like I did before, I'm gonna add all of these ingredients to this pot here, and I'm going to make sure I put it up to temperature very, very slowly. When y'all saw me put the bar spoon in there, and when I did, it was completely liquid. And when I turned up the temperature, that's when everything went wrong. So I am not going to do this time. I'm gonna be so patient. I'm gonna be more patient than you've ever seen me patient before. So let's mix that over again. Oh goodness, I dropped the cognac top. Goodness gracious. Let me grab myself a measuring jigger. Here we go. We're adding 2 ounces, or about 59 milliliters of cognac. Combine all your ingredients first before turning on the heat. We're gonna add 2 ounces, or about 59 milliliters of some cola. I've got Coca-Cola. We're gonna add a full ounce, a single ounce, excuse me. An ounce, or about 30 milliliters of red wine. I've got a Cabernet Sauvignon. That's what I'm using. And then grab your other ingredients because we need those, and try to clean up along the way. I see Gloria saying Megamind 2 came out horrible because it was done by DreamWorks Animation. That does shows, not movies. That does shows, not movies. I don't remember watching. Did I ever watch Megamind 2? Did we ever watch Megamind 2, dear?
There was a second one?
I didn't realize that there was.
They had a second one?
Well, see, apparently I haven't watched it. We're gonna take this and we're gonna add to it 2 full pipettes of this Sassafras and Sorghum bitters to accent the notes of the teaspoon of Birch Bark that we're gonna add to the inside. And here's what I'll do. I'm gonna add the egg last, because it's possible that there are some ingredients in this mix that are acidic enough to begin cooking the egg before we're ready to. That might have been my mistake the first time. There could have been many mistakes here. And then we're gonna add a 1/4 ounce of simple syrup. So let's get it. Just like we did before. I'm doing the exact same thing I did before because I done fucked up the first time. And that's okay. 1/4 ounce, or about 7 milliliters of a rich simple syrup. That's a 2-to-1 ratio of sugar to water by weight. That's 200 grams of sugar for every 100 milliliters of water. That's the math, son. The math, son. Now here's the kicker. Can I one-hand crack this egg again? Oh my lord, he did it. Oh my lord, he did it. Oh my god. He did it. Put it away before you make a mess of yourself. Now, put this up. Very, very low temperature, and whisk constantly. Where's the whisk? I found the whisk. Wipe off the whisk because the whisk is dirty too. Oh my god. Pop. There we go. And go for it. Whisking constantly. What'd I miss, chat? Okay. Hi, Cameron, says Piano Bingo Cat. Malcolm, welcome in, dude. Welcome in, Malcolm. You hit 361? Who, me? Who could have been the 361st? It wasn't me. Not this time. E also said, I meant to say, I don't know, not don't I K word. I meant to say, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. That's what you were saying there. I appreciate you correcting it. I did, honestly, my brain's moving too fast to be paying attention too much at all, so that is okay. Lorelai says that Inside Out 2 was really good. Anna, you watched Inside Out 2, didn't you?
I have a bone to pick with some things, but
You have
I
a
also understand why they did things.
That's fair. Anna's an educated medical professional, so
No, it has nothing to do with that.
It's got nothing to do with her medical professionality.
That, like, out of all the emotions they brought up, they only focused on anxiety. It's like no one else really paid any mind to what was going on.
What about Ennui?
Ennui just sat. Well, actually, Ennui did touch the panel from the phone a few times. But, like,
I haven't watched the movie, so anything you guys discuss is going to be a spoiler to me.
I feel like in the first movie, there was a little bit more, like, balance between each emotion touching the thing.
Yeah?
But this one, I felt like it was like, anxiety just take over. I'm like, I understand that theoretically.
Doesn't anxiety usually take over? Or is that just me? Oof.
I also was annoyed at how they, like, handled it in the adult brains, as if it was like, oh yeah, you were always here. It's like, wait a second here. No.
No.
It's just me being picky. It wasn't a bad movie.
Does anybody else have opinions on the Inside Out 2 movie, and you are only allowed to describe it in terms of the emotions that appear in the movie? Only. Because then it won't be a spoiler. I already know about the emotions. There's anxiety. Ennui, that's the boredom one.
Embarrassment.
The big pink... no, I'm pretty sure that one's also anxiety.
No, that one's embarrassment.
No, that one's embarrassment? Well, that's embarrassing.
I don't remember what the little blue one was. I think it was jealousy or something.
Jealousy? Envy?
Envy.
Which is green, actually. I see that. E says, Inside Out 2 hit me in my feels in so many ways. Did it hit you in all 10 of your feels? I think there were 10 of them, right? Right?
There's 5 for the first one, 4 for the second one.
5, 9? All 9 feels?
Technically, they had one other that was a bonus that you would not know unless you listened.
Oh, I see. I guess you won't spoil it. Don't describe the movie in terms of that particular emotion. Also, Malcolm, you're making a butterscotch cinnamon pie? Like from Undertale? You're making the pie from Undertale? Can you also make snail pie? I don't know if you've ever had an escargot before, but if you haven't, it's an experience. I'm not saying that you have to. I'm just saying that you might want to try it at least once in your life. It's gonna be great. Gloria's saying, Minecraft live action movie coming out early next year. I don't know how it will be as a live action.
What?
I hope everybody's bodies are blockified in the classic Minecraft way. So who's playing Steve? Do we know who's gonna play Steve yet? Or Alex? Or the Enderman? I hope that Keanu Reeves voices the Ender Dragon. Perfect. If he doesn't, I don't think I'm even gonna go see it. I won't do it. Apparently they're making a series too. It's gonna be a CGI hybrid, Glorious. That is very weird. And a series? As if the Telltale video game series was not enough for Minecraft, right? Okay, I'm giving this a check just to make sure. We're still fluffy. We are still nice and fluffy, and for all intents and purposes, are we still liquid? Are we still liquid? Yes, we are. Okay. So if anybody else out there is using a Give New induction cooker, do not raise the temperature. Cook this on the lowest setting. You do not want it any more than that. It will quite literally cook in an instant. That was embarrassing. Steve is getting played by Jack Black. I love that. I actually kind of like that. I love that. Lorelai was saying, Joy was a control freak too, but it put more effort to introduce all the emotions where anxiety's control issues hit different because this movie was doing more things, I think. Bonus emotion was nostalgia. Was it?
Yeah.
That's okay. I remember when I hit nostalgia for the first time.
Yeah, Joy was a control freak.
He said it hurt. Nostalgia's a man in my head.
No, nostalgia's a woman.
Well, I'm not saying that nostalgia's not... I'm saying in my head.
We don't know what their genders are. They've never told us.
I'm telling you that the gender of the nostalgia in my brain is a man, and that's because video games appeal to the male fantasy. And my entire childhood was filled with video games, and I'm still living my perfect male fantasy.
Since when?
The sass coming from off screen, she whiz. I see. Azarin saying, okay, I just got back. Why the fuck would anyone be making a Minecraft movie? Yo, cool it.
I don't know.
Cool.
I still haven't played.
I have no idea. Anna wouldn't know. She's never played it. The one time I asked Anna to play Minecraft for me, she said, and I quote, expletive. Censorship. Minecraft. Let's play Terraria instead.
Okay.
That's what we did.
You said that.
Hey, actually, hold up a second. Confrontation time. You said that when we get married, you'll play Minecraft with me.
And you know what you still haven't asked me to do?
Play Minecraft with me?
Yeah.
Really? Okay. We were supposed to consummate the marriage by playing Minecraft instead of like doing what other people do on the first night of being married.
Yeah, you said you were gonna stream it.
I was gonna stream what? The consummation of our marriage?
No, us playing Minecraft.
But that was supposed to be the consummation of the marriage.
This is a one-sided.
If anybody's curious, no. The marriage has not been consummated with Minecraft. Yet. And I'll have you know that Anna is very much my IRL wife, not just my Minecraft wife. And I'm gonna leave it right just there. Piano Bingo Cat, aka Malcolm, says they're gonna try snail pie or spider donuts. That would be creepy. People shaped like blocks. But honestly, I feel like it would make good content. All right, how we doing?
They made a live-action Lion King.
It's not smoking yet.
CGI.
It's not smoking yet. Not yet. I'm testing it again. Testing it again. It's still very liquid. Still very liquid. How hot? It's getting there. It's almost there. It is almost there. You have to be very patient with this. Let's see. Lorelai says, for the same reason they've tried to give the MC story modes, it's because they want to merchandise, dude. That's the only reason anybody ever does this. Azarin says, my girlfriend informed me that your first attempt failed. It's true, it did. Here's the moral of the story. What we normally do here at the Bar with an X is we make beautiful, beautiful drinks, but when we're not doing that, we're usually screwing things up. Here are two things that I'm pretty sure I did wrong the first time. Step number one is if you're adding an egg to a drink that has a number of other acidic ingredients, in this case, we have Coca-Cola, we have red wine, you don't want to add the egg until the very end because sometimes the acidity can cook the egg beforehand. Now, it seemed that everything was liquid the first time, even before we turned on the heat, so maybe that didn't play much of a factor here. What really did it was egg under hot temperature make cookie cook, and we don't want solid egg chunks in our drink. There's a number of different number modes on this induction cooker, and I decided because it wasn't cooking fast enough, heating up fast enough, I turned it on to number 2. That was the problem. Do not put it on number 2. Always go number 1 when creating a short hike. If you have to go number 2, make sure you are prepared for the consequences. And that's the moral of the story here. Lorelai says, what if you were in Minecraft and put the two beds together?
I'm pretty sure if you're taking me to Minecraft, you're going to Disney Minecraft.
Ew. Nope. Beds together with my wife? Disgusting. Not very kosher. Functional says, WTF, do people normally do consummate? What do they normally do? I've always played Minecraft when I get married. This implies that you've been married multiple times, in which case, congratulations on your next divorce. And then second of all, they fuck each other. Sometimes. This is not a kid's show. I'm just saying.
What?
I'm just saying. People usually fuck each other. E says, also the Minecraft movie is taking place in the beginning of Minecraft. They are also making a live-action Lion King movie called Mufasa. I did see that one. I was like, that's a very photorealistic looking Lion King. Didn't we already have one of those? And Anna was like, it's another one. I was like, cool.
It's like a prequel.
It's like a prequel. It's about Mufasa, which is Swahili for lion, or that's Simba.
Simba is Swahili.
What is Mufasa in Swahili for? Does it translate?
I think it was something like pride. I don't know. Let me look it up.
How we doing? We're doing the only because I screwed it up the first time. Are we doing okay? Looks like we're doing okay. Got a lot of liquid in there. You have to be patient with this one. How we doing? Almost, dude. We are almost there. We want to strain this out.
To rule over or to govern.
So like leader. Leader. That's cool. We don't want this to go any farther than when the steam just begins to rise off of the drink. I think that was also my problem. It was so hot and it began cooking and that, mucky muck, disgusting. Functional says, I was not expecting that. You weren't expecting sex? It's literally humans. How do you not expect sex from two humans?
Thank you.
All right, fine. We're only going to be talking about cock and tails and the combination thereof, not individually. No more. Okie dokie. There's a little bit of steam coming off of this. I am convinced that we are done. Let us take this. I'm gonna take the induction thing, and I'm just gonna put it away. Would you mind taking it? Please be careful. Only the bottom. Thank you so much. let's bring the cocktail angle back over and try to pour things in properly. Just like I had mentioned before, just in case you screw up, you want to get a strainer. Take that strainer and pour over top using your dominant hand, please. Thank you. There we go. Here's a short hike. There we go. There we go. If it wasn't already obvious, this makes one serving. You can kind of move it around a little bit to make sure you get all the liquid out of there, or as much of the liquid as you possibly can. Much of the liquid as you possibly can. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna garnish it with a couple extra pieces of birch bark. A couple extra pieces, not too many, just enough for the top. And this is the Short Hike cocktail, a cocktail that I'm drinking while playing a short hike, a game about taking a short hike up a mountain. I said short hike too many times. It does not sound like a word anymore. But this is my submission for the Cognac USA Anytime, Any Place cocktail competition, showing that cognac can be used and be a drink for any time, anywhere, any place, any who, any what, anyhow.
Any video game.
Any video game. In this case, it's reminiscent of the times that I was able to spend as a child hiking through the woods behind my parents' place, where there were in fact birch trees, but mostly camaraderie and a need for hot beverages, like this one. This is our short hike. When done correctly, it's kind of like this. Let's go for it. Wow. Oh, wow, that's nice. This is very hot, but it's hot in a good way. This is like the perfect temperature of heat for me, at least. This is a warm and cozy drink. It's warm and it's cozy. It's got notes of the birch bark that went into it. And when I mean by the notes of the birch bark, I mean more so that it's a little woody, it's a little leafy. On the tail end note, you're getting some of those flavors of Coca-Cola, almost a hint of birch beer. The very, very end. It sits in my mouth as if I just took a small swig of birch beer and then went to go drink, like, honestly, a container of like fresh warm milk. It's incredibly textured. It is so soft, with a slight dryness, but that's because of the egg white. And that's the reason that we put it in there. Very pleasant. It warms the soul. And honestly, if there's a hidden emotion somewhere in my brain named nostalgia, I think he's very, very happy right now. So here's a little drink. Dedicate this one to, quite literally, the friends that we made along the way. Life is quite literally a journey, and if your journey leads you up a mountain, or somehow perusing through life, finding yourself in your mid-20s behind a bar surrounded by some of your newest closest friends, I'll cheers off to that one. So thank you, everybody. That's pretty good! I like that! And it's so warm. We don't usually do hot drinks here, let alone hot noggy drinks. What did I miss? E says, 3 humans in a movie? Wow. Lorelei says, we named the guy who wasn't born a leader, a variant of king. Become the beaver. I am the beaver. For some reason, when you said that, I for some reason thought I was getting a hint of nut note there. Imagine like a peanut shell. A little bit of that. Azran says, okay, I'm back again. I actually ate a piece of chicked that was raw in the middle. Chicken that was raw in the middle? It's okay, I've done that before. That's because I like my chicken. I like my meat relatively undercooked, it seems. Gloria says, I read the Lion King books about Mufasa and Scar when they were young, probably not going to follow the book. Their parents were Uru and Ahadik, and Scar's original name was Taka, which means trash in Swahili. What a piece of shit he is anyway, I'll take that. Azran says, man, I really want to try this drink. You can make this drink for yourself if you really want to. This is, honestly, this is one of the more, between you and me, I'm supposed to tell you that you're only allowed to make this drink with cognac, but cognac can get expensive up until like the $50 bottle range. Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go to your local store. You're gonna pick up the cheapest bottle of red wine. You're gonna pick up the cheapest bottle of brandy. Not the flavored brandy, just regular brandy. You're gonna get some Coca-Cola, or rather the general brand of cola. You're gonna completely skip out on the Sassafras and Sorghum bitters, and technically the Birch Bark. But you can go out in the middle of the woods, take some bark off a tree, throw that in your pot, and make sure to get an egg. Free range if you can. And put it in a pot on setting number 1, very low temperature, just until it steams, double strain it out, just in case you screwed up. And you can have your own short hike too. You can have your short hike, and you can drink it too. Lorelai says, yeah, Disney's comfortably retconning anything that isn't a movie. R.I.P. Timon and Pumbaa's cartoon versions of how they met. And Thing will steal your Coke. The Thing? The Thing will steal my Coke? Is that a concept in the movie? Like the Thing movie? That'd be hilarious. Gloria says, I eat raw caribou, seal, and whale since I'm Inuit. Pretty good. That sounds delicious, actually. You said it was raw? Raw caribou? Is that... Dude, I eat sushi, right? That's raw fish. I've been told that you can eat raw meat in a similar way, but people usually won't let me. You can have the Coca-Cola, love. Just take it. Please, take the Coca-Cola. She almost tripped over the new chair that she brought. If you don't know what chair I'm talking about, there's a picture of it in the Discord I modified specifically for you people. Have you ever, says Piano Bingo Cat? I wish I have, dude. I've wanted to ever my entire life. Azaran says, unfortunately, I don't have any of the ingredients except for cola and eggs, but when I get a chance, I'll try to make it. Wait, Inuit? In what? No, that's not the joke to be made here. But then she won't be a thing. She won't be thing. She won't. So let's do a little bit of cleanup here, and we'll make our way to play a game that, from what I've been told, is almost as comfy and heartwarming as the drink that we made today, which shares the same name because I'm lazy. And I didn't want to come up with it myself because for some reason calling this drink the friends we made along the way just didn't really feel like a good competition name, so I wasn't going to go with it. We are playing a game called A Short Hike tonight. And if you have been listening in the background, you may have caught that you just hear crickets. Crickets and whatnot. And that's exactly what we're doing. We're eating crickets. We're consuming the crickets to the point where we can't feel our mistakes anymore. We can't feel our pain anymore. Or something along those lines. I'll put my drink up on here so you can actually sip and savor it as we get along into the game. The game, they say. A game called A Short Hike. I think I need my controller for this. There we go, I got it.
Back in.
What'd you say, love?
Did you plug it back in?
Yeah, I plugged it back in. We're all good. I see Lorelai. Oh, no, Lorelai says that wasn't in the beverage. Would you ever play a horror game? What was in the beverage? The controller, the horror games? The blood of our enemies? Would I ever play a horror game? Yeah. Why? What game you want me to play? I'm over for it. By the way, there was a profile. I was using it to test the game. I don't know what's happening. I do know that you can move around. I did a little bit of sound test. So aside from that, I don't really know what's going on here. Crickets. Crickets was the one. I never get tired of this view. Claire. You're gonna have a great time here this summer, I think. It'll be good to get away from the city and take a break from everything else going on. Are you still awake? Mm-hmm. Maybe. Hold on a little longer. We're almost at the ferry. We going on a boat? I like boats. Boats are cool. A Humble Original by Adam Robinson Yu with music by Mark Sparling. This is the game that I could have sworn featured a penguin, but it's possible it's not a penguin at all because I know you can do this. And penguins can't fly. So that's the way we're doing things.
Penguins can glide, they can't fly.
Penguins can glide, they can't fly, says Anna. Oh yeah, I see you again suggesting Outer Wilds. I know. I was thinking about playing Outer Wilds tonight, but I've been told that you shouldn't just binge it in a single stream, so I wasn't gonna do that. Gloria says there's Fears to Fathom 5, small horror games based on true stories where the person you play has survived. If that's a suggestion, I'll take it. If anybody is over in the Twitch chat... What is that, dear? Oh, you're doing it? Thank you, my love. The chat commands currently only work on the Twitch side of things, unfortunately, Glorious, and I'm still trying to figure out a way around it. Thank you, my dearest. Now I definitely won't forget. Also, by the way, if you see me swatting flies during the duration of the stream, it's because we've been dealing with flies here at the apartment, which our landlord will do nothing about, because apparently we're only allowed 3 exterminations a year, and one of those exterminations is considered putting a couple of roach traps underneath the sink, which is the stupidest thing I've ever heard, but I don't have to agree with it. Anyway, this guy seems to see like he enjoys bugs. Hey, how's it going? I haven't seen you all day. You been busy? Kinda. Well, not really. I've just been waiting around for a call. Well, there's your problem. There's no reception out here. Wait. What? Yeah, I mean, pretty much no reception. You might be able to get some at Hawk Peak. Peak of Hawks. Oh. Yeah, I guess. That's pretty far, isn't it? It's not that far. We've all made the trek before. I figured you would have gone already. Oh. Yeah. I've been meaning to go. But I haven't gotten around to it yet. Well, today's as good a day as any. Just take White Beach Trail, head north of the Fork, and follow the signs for Hawk Peak. No problem. Ah. Alrighty then. This sign seems to say White Coast Trail, Ranger's Cabin. I am the ranger. Can I go in my house? Nope, doesn't seem like I can. Lorelai says Outer Wilds might be less, don't do it in one stream as much as don't expect that you can. Don't expect that you can, that's fair. That's fair. And I see Azraed say that's definitely not a penguin. Hey dude, you know, it's gonna be a penguin if you want it to be. That's a coin. And it's only a coin because I want it to be. I love the fact that you can glide and this is great. Wait, I gotta talk to this kiddo. What's up, dude?
Claire! Did you know you can hold R while running to glide through the air?
Of course I did. I literally just did it. Did you not see me doing it just now? Everyone knows that. Why do you ask?
I don't know. I just had a feeling you might want to know.
Okay. Dude, I kind of dig how nonchalant our main character is. Or who I assume our main character is. Secrets behind the waterfall? No. There is no secrets behind the waterfall. Let it be known. There are no secrets. Disney Queen says he's trying to figure out when to fit it in since he has a few games he's lined up behind the based off of prepped cocktail ideas. It's true. We try to keep to a schedule around here. It's not because I hate you people. It's because I'm pretty sure someone out there hates me.
What?
Hey, you! Find me 15 shells!
What? Why?
I want them.
Yeah, but why?
It's a secret.
Okay. I'll keep an eye out.
Keep both eyes out, please.
I do, in fact, have 2 eyes, and depending on the way that I look, you can actually see both of them. It's incredible. Let me take a look at these options real quick, by the way. I feel like things are stuttering a little bit. Image quality? No, it's fine. We can just go good. Oh, image quality. Okay, no, we'll just do good. Good's fine. Good's fine. Good's fine is very good. There we go. Yeah. My computer's not very powerful. The Bar with an X likes to pride itself on damn good drinks, not necessarily damn good non-technical issue stream experiences. Although some would say they're pretty damn good anyways. And I thought that was a shell. I was incorrect about that. Ranger's Cabin, White Coast Trail, and who lives here? May I come inside your house, please? Can I come inside your house, please? I really want to. Alrighty then. Shell. Oh, this is my inventory. Coins are money, no duh. Great for buying stuff and feeling secure. Dude, that hit me right in the nostalgia. Shell, it sparkles in the sun, but is otherwise pretty boring. Well, alright, we're just judging pieces of objects now. This used to be a home for an animal, you know, Claire. Oh, dude, ball. Dude, ball. Ball, please ball. Ball move. Ball go in water. Ball go in water. Yes, dude. Oh, there's fish. Can I eat these? Can I catch fish with ball? Is that a thing I can do? Can I stand on ball? I want to stand on ball. I want to stand on ball. Come here. Ball. Well, because I lack object permanence, ball is dead. Stick? Big one stick? Oh yeah, dude. Got me a stick. Another coin? Gimme, gimme, gimme. Yes. Dude, there's so many things to collect. I didn't even know this was a collecting game. Lorelai says, I got a new laptop. Technically a second new laptop, since the first one proved it was on discount for a reason. It's one of the things that I always tell myself with, and you probably didn't ask this advice, so I'm gonna give it to you anyways. If you buy a computer off the internet and it doesn't work perfectly, like as soon as you get it, return it. Like, just send it back. There is no use in spending your time trying to get that computer to work. I have gotten a number of laptops to work, and it has not once been worth my time because some other BS pops up. So, in case you bought a laptop from Amazon recently, and you want to go into that star on the ground, but you can't because you can't dig with a stick in your hand, just return it. It's not worth your trouble.
Excuse me, do you have the time?
Yeah, let me
See, normally I would know the time. I just lost my watch.
Oh, sorry.
It was very expensive and priceless when you consider the sentimental value.
I see.
If you find it, can you bring it back to me?
Sure.
Please don't sell it on the internet or whatever. It's very valuable to me. And I guarantee if you buy it used from some secondhand Amazon or eBay seller, it's not going to work right outside the box. It has a special virus on it and will corrupt your entire network.
No, don't worry. I don't even have an eBay. I don't really know what an eBay is. But I imagine that it's probably the electronic version of the bay. And the only bay I'm familiar with is that one. Chest? Cool. Nice. Lorelai says, we went to Best Buy. Doing it online felt wrong. Dude, I feel that. How are you doing that, says Azaran. It all started one faithful day, I assume in my parents' bedroom. But I'm not here to judge. Unless you're talking about the goat voice, in which case, I don't know. I do weird things with my mouth. It's like, you kind of, if you, hold up. If you can do this, try doing that while talking. And you can kind of do weird things like this. But it starts with a, and then it ends with a goat.
I was planning on hiking to Hawk Peak, but the path suddenly got real steep.
You think it's climbable?
Well, it would be if I had a golden feather. Apparently they sell them at the visitor center.
Cool. I want a feather. Can't get up there. And no amount of stick whacking is gonna help me get there. It's unfortunate. Sold his soul to the goat. There is a piece of my soul missing, but it's not because I sold it to a goat, Lorelai. Actually, it's because I rented a goat. The bit is dead. I don't know where I was going with that. Gloria says, I don't know, I do weird things with my mouth. I do! Do you not do weird things with your mouth? Let me tell you, experiencing the world around you by putting things into your mouth and expecting your mind to, like, interpret it as flavors or something, that's weird. Oh, look, a golden feather. Can I have that, please? Can I please? May I? Oh, I have an idea. If I can fly, I can do that at least. Get up, you got it, Claire. Claire, you got it. Claire, I know you can do it. Claire, what are you doing? That's okay, get the feather instead. Get the feather. Dang it. It's okay, it's gonna be all right. Lorelai says, didn't Disney Queen get all your soul in the marriage, though? I thought Simpsons proved this. Anna? Oh, she's not up here. Let's just say she got all of it, but I'm thankful for it. All right, go get him. Get him. Ah! No! It's not working. There's probably another way to do this. I just don't know how. Hello. Howdy. Well, how can I help you? I heard you sell golden... I heard you sold golden feathers here, and I'm assuming that one over there is not free. No, we do! You can buy one for 40 coins. So what else do you sell? Because I'm flat broke compared to that. We also sell provincial park merchandise. They're kind of low on stock. That's good, actually. It's been a busy season. Provincial parks must be trending or something. It's totally possible. I checked my social media, but I don't think I have cell reception down here. Anyway, we only have one hat left. It cost 100 coins. I'm, again, broke. I don't know why, after me telling you that I'm broke, that you would offer something at 4 times the price. 2 times the price. Correction. Just feels a little money grumming. Let's find more coins then. That's money. Cool. 30. Still not enough for child support. How about this one? That's just one more. That also is... Shells are certainly not going to help pay for my child. Hello there. You have money. Can I mug you with the stick?
There's gonna be a marathon race at Meteor Lake today. The competition this year is fierce.
Give me your money. No, this is a cozy game. We're not allowed to do that. Oh, a shell! Maybe I can dig for gold. So, like... I've learned from Animal Crossing that you can dig up stars in the ground. So, like... Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Can I shovel? It's too small to be useful to me. Ah. It is too small to be useful to me. That's right. It's a tiny plastic shovel. How in the world is it going to help me? I'm too big a kid now. I'm not going to use it. That's fine. I'll just walk around. Somebody might have use for it. I appreciate the shinies. The fact that there are little shinies that indicate where the items are is very, very appreciated. Otherwise, I certainly wouldn't find anything. This is very cozy. I'm gonna turn the volume up a little bit so I can enjoy the nature sounds. I was unaware that this game actually had any music to it at all, so I'm happy that it's actually quite relaxing. Hello, you.
I've heard rumors. Do you like rumors?
I dabble.
Okay, hear me out. Jim just bought a metal detector. He was running around yesterday, looking for stuff around the island. It was going nutso. Seems like there's stuff buried all over this island.
What kind of stuff?
I don't know. Metal stuff. Hence why he was using a metal detector.
Thank you, kind citizen. Your information will prove us worthwhile. Hopefully. Yeah, just clicked with me that evidently if I can find sticks and potentially toy shovels, I bet I can find or purchase a fishing rod. Foiled by a fetch quest. Yeah, get me the shovel. I'll give you a real shovel. For realsies, though, there is definitely a kid around here somewhere that's like, man, I can't use this big, giant adult shovel that I have. If only somebody could trade me a really, really tiny shovel that I can use for a shovel that the one I'm currently using and can't use. Properly, at least. Use properly. But what is proper in this day and age? I don't know. I'm certainly no judge of proper. I'm the dude drinking in his bar at home on a Monday. Anyways, I have a stick now, and the sticks are pretty cool, so I guess I'll just kind of fly around here. I just need money. I know I need money. How much money do I have? 33. I need more money. Gotta get more. Need more monies. Here, kid, wants a stick?
What's the deal with the shells?
Oh, what's the deal with the shells?
None of your business! Except for the business of you getting me 15 of them.
Okay, dude. I don't have them. Malcolm asks, have you ever been to Catalina Island? No, I have not. Where is Catalina Island? Oh, no! Oh, I've fallen. My young, small, definitely not penguin body can't accept this. What's at Catalina Island, if I may ask? I'm not aware of its location. Do they perhaps have beaches? Oh, wow, okay. Somebody just left all this cash laying around? That's just enough for me to purchase a golden feather. And like, oh, chest. Oh, well, yo, kid. Kid. Would you be interested in a shovel more befitting your form? Hey, dude. What's happening?
You know, just jamming on the beach, building sandcastles, whatnot.
Sounds like a good time.
You know it.
Can I borrow your shovel?
Sorry, bud. I need it for sandcastle construction.
Isn't it a little big for that? Here's the fetch mission.
Yeah, but that's just how shovels are.
You can get smaller ones. One's made for sandcastles. One's specifically made of plastic and potentially the color pink.
What? That sounds fake. That's fake news. I wouldn't believe it. Not until I see it.
I've got one on me. I literally have a fake shovel on me. Here, take a look at this. Check it.
Oh, man, that's perfect for my sandcastles. Let's trade. You can have my big boy shovel and I'll take that little tiny shovel.
I don't really know what you just said, young one, but thank you for the shovel.
When you want to use my shovel, press to open your inventory and equip it. Keep it fresh.
Keep it fresh? Oh! Whoa! And now I can dig, right? Dig, 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 dig. There we go! I can dig pitfalls and watch all the little villagers just fall. At least that's one way of thinking about the power that I wield now. Lorelei says, me at work versus every broom size we have, since the perfectly sized for the dustpan mini broom was trashed for getting gross. And now, we can't pick up small little objects anymore because the one that was specifically designed for it is nowhere to be found. That's a lot of money. There's treasure on this island. I will find it. Malcolm says it's southwest from San Pedro, and they do have beaches. Is this San Pedro like in the US or is this somewhere else? I'm guessing San Pedro is probably like California or otherwise, but I'm terrible with geography. Actually, Alexa, where is Catalina Island? Southern California. SoCal. SoCal. If I ever make my way back over to the West Coast, I'm gonna try to remember that place exists. There's no more honest a statement I can give for that. I would try to remember. Actually, if I could mark it on my bookmark calendar. Map. It's a map. It's what they use it for. Use it for mapping. It's great. Hey, dude, can I have some feather now? Howdy! Hi there. What's up, golden feather? Sure. Here you go. That was loud. That was awesome. They're all too big, says Lorelei. Where does the rest of the stick go? Over the shoulder? Under the arm? Let me explain how they work. The feather, I mean. If you press while in midair, you can flap your wings for a double jump. But that's not all. To climb a wall, pushed against it and hold the more golden feathers you have, the more you'll be able to climb and fly. Have fun out there. Thanks, dude. Hiya. It's Celeste logic. I get it now. Azaran said, I thought this game was about hiking. Why are you on the beach trading shovels with a little kid? Hey, dude, you know, sometimes this is the kind of stuff that you do on your short hike. And my short hike, at least as the form of a penguin or blackbird or something, requires me to make the strategic use of power-ups to proceed. Such power-ups were not a thing when I was a child. In the woods. Actually hiking in the woods. That ain't working. What did they say about the walls? Oh, is that a feather? Oh, I cannot. It's my feather, and I am not able to pick up my own feather. Oh! Check that out. When I double jump, I lose one of my feathers. So if I want to go bald, all I have to do is keep on jumping. That's clearly how the logic works there. By the way, to anybody out there who is also enjoying a short hike cocktail on their own, drink it relatively quickly because otherwise it's gonna get weird after a while. Mine's cooled down significantly. Don't forget the other golden feather. There are two. There are two of them. Thank you, Azaran. Give me the feather. Gimme. Oh, yeah, dude. That's great. Consumption. Oh, don't mind if I do. I'm just gonna chug the rest of the Coca-Cola. Save the cap. We're making chainmail. That's cool. I appreciate the reminder. I would have forgotten. Lorelei says, if it's Celeste rules, what color would another feather get us? I guess also yellow. Also golden. All golden feathers do be golden. That's apparently how it works. Huh? Money? Yes! Little bit of money. That's how we do it. We progress up the mountain, and we, there we go. No! You got it, Claire! Yes, dude! We're climbing up this mountain together. R.I.P. Short drink. Okay, truly Celeste. Shirt doesn't cycle past the color red. Which is good. Money. So good. Oh, I bet I can operate this with a coin. Oh, or it's free. That's fine too. Well, this is cute. Check that out. The music goes down so you can just enjoy nature. Oh, there's something out there. There's a little buoy. There's a little buoy out there. Do I have a mouse? I do have a mouse. Look! It's a little buoy! I'm guessing it's a little buoy. It could very well be a person in help, but I can't help you. Look, another person who needs help! And they're definitely just buoys. There's no way that there's that many people who need help out there. And that was... Whoa! Oh my goodness. I fell off for a brief moment. I can't believe that. Ooh, this is so precious. I love that. Lorelei says, buoy or Nessie? You decide. Ooh. Oh, dude. Dude, I got like nostalgia vibes as soon as this song started playing. Read the sign. What sign? Which sign? There was no sign. Signs are dumb. Hello, sign. Hawk Peak that way. Good Creek that way. Royal Ridge that way. Blackwood that way. Royal Ridge? I love the idea of being royal on a ridge. Look, clams. Fall damage? No fall damage. Clams. I can't hear the music at all. Really? Hold up a second. Oh. Can faintly hear it through headphones. Interesting. Let me try to turn this up a little bit so you can all enjoy it with me. Let me know if that's too loud or whether it needs to be a little bit louder. I'll be honest, when I did my sound testing, there was no music, so I had no idea that there was even music to be adjusting for. Oh, they're glasses, says Lorelei, so not closed headphones. Ah, okay, well, that's fair. Well, the goal is for everybody to enjoy this as much as I do, and I like music, so I hope to share that with y'all if I can help it. If that's not enough too, I can go into the master controls. What does this sign say? Dear sign reader. Hi! Hello there, sign. I don't know you. And I don't know you either. But you look mighty woody. But you're probably cool. I'm cool too. You seem warm to the touch, but let's continue with that. We should race each other. That'd be cool. BRB. I'm gonna set up a ribbon at the lighthouse. Avery. Huh. I wonder where the lighthouse is. I have no idea. I can hear it a bit now, but honestly, could be louder. Ask and you shall receive. How's that sounding? By the way, in case you feel like you were asking way too much of me and you're gonna be like, it's loud enough, I guess, but it could be louder. Like, please bother me. I love being bothered. Perfect? Yes. Now we can all enjoy it together. This is lovely. What a freaking vibe, dude. Look at this. Oh, this is delightful. I'm getting totally distracted. Dude, what a vibe. Wow, that like took my breath away. Holy crap. Wow. There's a phrase that I've come to say when this happened for the first time when Anna and I went on our little mini moon. We took a trip to Baltimore, Maryland, and went to a little speakeasy called the Elk Room. In that location, it was the perfect combination of ambiance, food, drink, and company that I lost my breath for a moment and I was like, Anna, what a fucking vibe. And she was like, what? I was like, what a fucking vibe, Anna. Anytime that I get that wispful feeling of like, wow, this really takes my breath away. It's, dare I say, a fucking vibe, dude. This is a vibe. And I don't mean that in the, fuck this shit. Not that mean. I mean like, dude, emotion. It feels good. Let's play a game. Hey, Julie. Hey, Julie. Hi, Julie. I know you. Hi. How's the day going? We're gonna play games all day. It sounds fun. Can I play game too? Oh, yo, I bet you'd play if I sent you a beach ball. You wanna play with beach ball? No, okay, well the beach bar's gone, so. You evoked memories of the Harry Potter Puppet Pals shorts with the bothering thing. That's fair. I'd take that. Pay attention, bro. You're too quiet. Should I be a little closer to the microphone? How is this one? That's one of the usual fears I get for these things, of whether or not I crank the volume up too high that nobody can hear whatever I'm doing. I'll just keep myself real close to the microphone. What a vibe. What a freaking vibe, dude. What a freaking vibe. Oh, I was talking to functional. Fine, the microphone's gonna go away. The games that we play. Specifically about short hikes. Oh, it's raining. I'll take another sip of my drink, because honestly, it's getting to the point where it's not super enjoyable anymore, because it's no longer warm. Actually, one sec. I know how to solve this. I know how to solve this. I have a hot plate. Oh, it's plugged in? Oh, come on, dude. Hold up. Hold up. This is for me, not for you. All for me, nobody else. Ah. Almost got it. Almost got it. Almost got it. Oh. There's only one hot plate in the apartment. And when I was workshopping this recipe to keep it warm, I used that hot plate on the table. So now... Yeah. There we go. I can just keep the drink on a hot plate so it'll continue to be warm. There we go. There we go. I've got a cult to lead, fams. Dysfunctional. Are you playing Cult of the Lamb? Can you also have a cult of just beings with golden feathers? Because if so, incredibly relevant. You have no idea. Oh, there's dead people here. It's a graveyard. Can I read your graves? Graves, please? No. Raining in the graveyard with lambs? Cult of the Lambs? Clams? Clams? Maybe, even? The Cult of the Clam actually sounds incredibly enticing. Ooh, pow. Oh, I see a chest. Big chest. Big chest. Oh, big chest. That was perfect, oh my god. Azaran being like, wow, playing other games? Not even watching? Shake my head. Game, you say? Graveyards? Can we keep them? I had to move past them. I need to do other things. I need to find more clams. More clamshells. More fun. By all means, functional. Please continue to do exactly what you do. Never change. Never change. Continue playing the Cult of the Lamb forever. If that's even really the game that you're playing. I guess we'll never know. Single tear. Single tear for me. Lorelei says, wasn't Cult of Clams the most annoying thing Alice in Wonderland gave us with the walrus? To be fair, the story that you're referring to is the one with the walrus and, like, the other character whose name escapes me. But, like, they just ate, like, clams. Like, mounds of clams. They lured them in and just consumed them. Now, is that cult-like? Probably. You okay? No, I'm not. I'm dying. Oh? Of boredom. Oh. This is a very serious problem. I mean, I doubt that. I doubt that. Azaran getting... we allow those words. Yo, OBS, can you please... OBS, please? OBS, please? Azaran, I am trying to allow that. There we go. I was trying to click the allow button, but OBS would not let me scroll. It was the most annoying thing. I don't know where my mods are. Hey, Claire. How's it going? I'm alright. How's business? Quiet. At least I'm getting some good reading time in. Is the motorboat booked today? Nope, not yet. You want to take it for a spin? The rental fee is 100 coins. Dude, I am like swimming in it now. No. No, I'm not gonna do it. At mods, where y'all at? Did you just at the mods? Is that a thing you can do on Twitch? I had no idea you could do that. That's incredible. I've learned something new today. Thank you, Azaran. Maybe they're just taking a hike. LOL, no. Well, I saw at mods and I saw it glow for me. What is this? I have a basket now. That's cool. I can use this for underwater weaving. But I guess I would have to not have a basket first in order to weave the basket. Or put this basket down. But I don't think I have a way to do that. A perfect bucket for holding liquids. Press B to scoop. Scoop. Now I got a bucket of water. Cool. I keep my shovel though. I like shovels. Shovels are cool. I like this little crab rocks or whatever. OMG, I learned something too. Look at that. We're all learning together. Or something like that. I never watched High School Musical. Oh, come on. I know you got it. I know you got it. Come on, Claire. I know you got it. It's fine. You can water sprouts. I've seen sprouts before. I've seen the sprouts. I can water the sprout. Can I water dandelions? Probably not. I'm not even gonna bother trying. I've seen sprouts before. I have seen the sprouts. They opened up my doubts. I saw the sprouts. They opened up my sprouts. I don't know. I don't really know where I'm going with that. Oh! Water! Okay. Okay, I guess I don't have water bucket anymore. Oh! Oh, I have to keep my hand. Okay, I got to keep my hand. There we go. Oh my god! That was awesome! That was so cool! You can water the sprouts! That was wonderful! Did you know that, Lorelai? Can we bucket fish? Could we bucket fish? Wow. Treasure. I'm sorry? A map for treasure? It's less of a map and more of a bunch of riddles. Okay. It says, upon a stormy cliff top, one should pause to see the view. Peer through an earthly window, gold is hidden in the blue. So I'm on a... So wait, but I'm on a rainy hilltop, and this is the window. Instructions unclear. I don't know how to treasure, nor do I know how to map. And now I'm confused. But I'll take this money, though. Yes! Thank you so much. That was so cool. Suddenly we're back to Zelda. All of a sudden, now I've got water in my bottle. I can scoop up fish or maybe some fairies. Some fairies would be nice right about now. All right, let's go back to the main part. Let's try it. Azran says, hey Cam, have you tried going to the center of the village and placing a bomb? You mean at Kakariko Village? Or do you mean at Hawk Point? Because, like, I could certainly try to put a bomb in the center of Hawk Point. I don't know exactly what that's going to do to us, but it could have a secret grotto in the mountain. Check it. That's so freaking cool! I love the fact that you can water sprouts. This is so cool, dude. Lorelai, thank you. This next flower, I'm gonna grow specifically for you. Oh, and I'm gonna try to extinguish this fire. Check it, check it, check it. Only you can prevent fires, right? No? Okay. Water, put out the fire, put out the fire. Yeah! Preventing beach fires. One campfire at a time. Yo, the bounce. The bounce, the bounce, the bounce, the bounce. Yo, kid, wake up. And now you're drenched and bored. Silly. That's what you get, you little doof. Ooh, tropical island. Tropical island? Tropical island. Where's the treasure on the island? There is absolutely treasure right here. There's no way there isn't. Yo! I just guessed. There's no way that there's an open spot between 3 trees and there not be a treasure chest. That's a perfect place for a treasure chest. Wow. That was a total guess, dude. Lorelai says they looked weird, so I kept them in mind. Also, did you get an achievement for that? Did I get an achievement? I don't think I've gotten any achievements so far. Doesn't look like I have. Where's the achievements button? Achievements. I don't think y'all can see the screen. No, you can't. No, no achievements. Nope. No achievements yet. Oh, I see the thing. We have to put out all the fires and do all the flowers. Put out all the flowers and extinguish all the flowers. No, put out all the flowers and extinguish, no. We have to water all of the fires and extinguish all of the flowers. That's where I'm going with that. Yeah. Azran says, I'm still waiting for the hiking in this game. Have you never been on a hike before, Azaran? At least in my experiences. Hiking is not necessarily about what you do on the journey. It's having it nonetheless. Consumption? I'll take it. Y'all, I have to finally put a GIF together for the consumption command so that when you request me to put something in my mouth, a little GIF will pop up on the screen, but I don't know what GIF to put up yet. Also, the drink is kind of tasting like chocolate now. I don't know where that's coming from. Could be the red wine. Oh, it could be the bark. It could be the birch bark. Maybe. Maybe a familiar note. You're flying around the islands. I actually have been on a 3-day backtracking trip. Oh, so then naturally that makes you a master of hiking. Well, I'll have you know that you are not a bird, to my knowledge. Feel free to prove me wrong. But I bet you've never flown on a hike because you're incapable of doing so. Ha! Anyways, can you pixelate your little cam for tea time? That's a possibility. I like that idea. I have been trying to think of more things that I can do with the little pixel me as like the little bartender when I'm not like actually on the screen. Oh my god. Oh, Claire, what are you doing? Claire, what are you doing? Oh. It's okay. It's okay. Check it. Oh, what was that? Oh, I can also move around with the D-pad. I've just learned that. Water. I'm going to extinguish this flower. Now, I bet I can take this with me. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Put water in bucket. Jump on a flower. Jump on another flower. Proceed to water more flowers. This is great. There must be more. There must be more. Azaran says, I actually can you animate the little thing? I'll show you my cloaca. Does that prove you're a bird, or does that prove that you have a cloaca, Azaran? I don't know what point you're trying to prove, but I dig it. Only fantails, only wings, only wings. They're just wings, dude. They're only wings, dude. Oh, I lost my bucket of water, but I didn't need it. This is certainly not a lighthouse. Well, that was cool. That was really cool. The music is so happy for you. It just got so hype all of a sudden. It's like, congratulations for doing that thing that you just did. Like, yes, thank you. I like feeling validated by video games. It's one of the things that I'm constantly searching for in my life. Who knew? Validation, like a lot of other people. Luckily, I get it all over the place because I am amazing. You found a treasure map. Now that the drink is heated back up, it's not as good as it was when it was fresh, but it's getting there. Oh, look at this. 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 It's a golden chest. Another feather? That's so cool. There's more feathers. Wow. This is exciting. I'm so excited by this. Wow. Who knew that when you play a game without completely spoiling it for yourself, it's actually kind of fun? Hey-o! How's the hike treating you? Oh, it's been nice. It's really beautiful here. I know, right? The view from the top was so good! You made it up to Hawk Peak? Oh, no. Well, that's too intense for me. Oh. I've just come from Outlook Point. I'm gonna do a few rounds to get my exercise in. Not to brag, but, I've been on a 3-day hiking trip before, and I'm pretty fast. Maybe I'll see you up there in a few. Yeah, I'll meet you at the top. Yeah, no, I will. Awesome! Catch you later. Peace, my guy. I'd like to think your name is Chad, named after your grandfather, with absolutely no relation to the meme. All right, put down. Boop. More water. There must be more water at the top. Rapunzel working for us. Dude, that gold chest on top of the tower. Perfect. Well, that was cool for a moment. Maybe I can go over here to also do another flower. More flour? That's a piece of wood. Random piece of wood. Disney Queen redeemed working the body for cat cows. Alrighty, dude. I can do some cat cows. That's easy, dude. Oh, is this snow? Snowy Peak? Snowy Peak? She's watching me. She's watching me. She came upstairs specifically to watch me do my cat cows. You know, this is a time as good as ever to remind you all. Oh, okay. I gotta engage my back. There we go. This is a good enough time as ever to remind you all that this Saturday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will be hosting a charity event raising money for the Give Kids the World Village, giving dream vacations to families who otherwise might have their dream vacations interrupted by sickness, terminal or otherwise. If you want to show up, we're trying to raise $500 in total by the end of the stream, which will be lasting probably like 7 to 8 hours or so. There will be drinks. What would you say, Dan? What'd you say?
Oh no, it's 8 hours.
Yeah, it's about a time. We'll be making drinks, we'll be playing video games and board games, and enjoying the camaraderie of a few members from our community. And I'm really not supposed to say anything about it, but there's other stuff that happens after $500, and it gets even better than what's already on the list for 500 and below, but I'm not supposed to spoil any of those. So I won't.
Above 500.
No. You're not supposed to. Anna, you're not supposed to do it. You're not supposed to do it. Not supposed to do it.
They were looking in the background. You can
They are
see
not supposed to do it. It's covered by the recipe card. You can't do it. Azran says, actually, I've been on 2 3-day backpacking trips. Have you been to the top of Hawk Point, or have you only been to the observation deck?
Wait, what?
There's a little bit of birch bark in there.
I theoretically always wanted to do a backpacking trip, and then I sit there and I'm like, I can't stand the idea of not bathing. So,
I mean, you don't have to necessarily not... You can find places to bathe. You can bathe in the beauty of nature, dude.
I am not about to do that.
Why not?
I'm a very cautious person.
Dude, if I went on a backpacking trip for a number of days... Oh my god, it's cold. Oh, I can't... Oh... Can't use your double triple feathers when you get to the top of the mountain. That's really cool. Azran says, my girlfriend and I hiked for 3 days to get to a spot that tons of other people just drove to. Oh, now that's hard mode. That's really cool. There was a place, actually, the story that I was given earlier about the hiking that I used to do back at my parents' place is a spot that you literally cannot drive to. Not anymore, at least. There used to be, the road that I lived on, like, had it became a dead end. Something like a quarry, I think, or whatever, like, completely broke it once upon a time. And so the road that used to get you back to these locations with the birch trees is no longer there anymore. It literally fell down a cliff. That was hilarious.
Hey, kid. You want to buy some golden feathers?
Yeah.
Hey, cool. It'll be 100 coins per feather.
But that's more than twice as much as the visitor center.
Go buy feathers from them, then.
Maybe I will.
So you gonna buy my feathers or what?
Yep.
Heh. Alrighty then, pay up.
Cha-ching, baby. Can I have another one?
Smell you later.
Can I have another one?
Gonna buy more feathers?
Yeah. What's your deal?
What's my deal? What's your deal?
Well, I'm hiking up to Hawk Peak.
Wow. Sounds kind of basic. What, are you also gonna say you've been up here on a 3-day hike? I've been on 5 days. Twice.
Hey, don't be mean.
I'm just saying. Tourists come from all over. They're like, oh, I'm gonna hike to Hawk Peak. And then they get up there and see that it actually takes real effort. Then they give up. They leave.
Jeez, dude. You don't have to be like... that.
I'm just saying. It's a little basic, not gonna lie.
So what is your deal? Is it just the whole 100 gold coins for feather thing? I gave you mine.
I need money.
Okay.
I'm gonna be short on tuition next semester. I'm nearly there though. Just trying to make some extra cash.
Huh. How much do you need?
Well, after I sell all my junk, I'll still be short by about 400 coins.
Oh.
Yeah. But whatever. And that's life, I guess. So you gonna buy feathers or what?
Yeah, dude, I'll buy your feathers. Honestly, the money doesn't matter too much to me anyways. If I can give it to somebody in need, that's a little bit better. I don't really need it. Not right now, at least. I've got a job that pays me well, with some benefits, and a wife who's also capable of working. And honestly, that's much better off than a lot of other people are. Still fighting the good fight of student loans, though. So I can relate on that fact, though. But it's doing all right. Lorelai says, making drinks, changing lives. That's exactly what we do these charity streams for. That's the whole point. Do we need a hat for warmth? Cute scarf? Mittens? Are we wearing a scarf already, or is that that little cape on our shirt? I think that's just our shirt, but I can't really tell by walking around in circles a bunch. Oh no, don't fall. So now I got like 5 feathers now. That's incredible. Oh, tiny little trail. Tiny little trail. Tiny little trail. Oh, right. Can't do that. Can't do that. Forgot. Can't do it. Now, Lorelai also says, if the guys handing out burns, will they keep us warm in the snow place? I can only hope so. Now, only if they're normal burns. If they're basic burns, they might help us with that. But if they're like, excuse me, sick burns, we'll also get hypothermia. Hawk Peak is that. Oh, I have to go that way. At least 7 golden feathers are required to complete this hike. Novice hikers should consider using more. Hiking tip. Climbing uses less stamina than flying. To climb, push against the wall and hold A. What? What? I had no idea I could... Oh, that was the thing that they tried to teach me in the beginning that I completely forgot about. Stick.
7 feathers.
What was that? Oh, exercise. Oh, more cat cows. Sure, dude.
I don't know you get cat cows again.
Actually, these are probably really good for me. I'm not gonna lie, chat. My lower back specifically, I have some chronic lower back pain every once in a while, and it's showing up again. But you've already do that. Do standing push-ups at the same time. See, I can't play a game with that. There we go. I'm doing it. Thank you, functional.
We can make this worse.
And I'm cat-cowing at the same time. We got a combo work.
Okay, if you're gonna do that...
Okay, dear. Feel free to correct me on how I should do cat-cows while also doing standing push-ups.
Push-up.
What do you mean I'm not doing my pull push-ups? This is as far back as my feet can go. Oh my god. And out. And out. More cat-cows? It's working against you, Azarad.
Cows.
It's been 3 cat-cows in a row. That's wild. It's random, dude. It's random. You can't blame me. Blame the chatbot. The ultimate workout. My cat cows. You cat and then you cow in a manner that is fitting of P2.
Back.
Low back. Low back.
Think
I
about
know.
tilting your hips
Dude,
forward.
my back hurts while doing this. Does that mean I'm doing it correctly?
How does it hurt?
It's a strain. It's like an exercising strain.
Hold on a second.
It's an exercising strain. She's coming over to correct me. Come over to correct me. Play the game. Play the game. Oh my god.
So,
Oh god.
does that hurt?
Her hands are on my hips. It's okay. I'm cool with it.
Does this hurt?
No, it does not hurt. Just feels hard. Just hurts.
Okay, so
Doesn't really hurt.
You need a little bit of support, basically.
Need a little bit of support. Thank you for being my support, love.
Hypermobile.
Wait, there's a thing. There's a thing. I found a feather. Hold up. Hold on. Must
Get the
focus on
feather.
it. Yeah. Look at me feathering.
That sounds weird.
I don't know what happened there. Thank you all for making me do that. That was great. Shut your mouth. Another one. Lunges. I can do that. That one's either. It's not even the reverse lunges either. It's just down here.
That's because we took out the reverse lunges because you never did the reverse lunges.
That's fair. I only ever do regular lunges. That's what I like to. Whoa, that camera angle. What are you doing?
Oh, I love all these weird penguins.
They're not penguins, dude. I think. I don't really know what they are. Oh, Lorelai's got penguins. Dude, I dig it. Look at those beautiful penguins.
They all so excited.
Those penguins look like they want to go for a hike. Or what some would consider to be a hike, but what other people would be angry about referring to as a hiking because it's really only just flying. Oh my god, climb up, climb up. You got it, dude. You got it. You got it. You got it. Yes, Claire. You're beautiful. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Another feather. Whew. I got so triggered there for a second. All right. This drink is mighty warm. It's mighty warm again.
Did you put that on a hot plate?
Yeah, put it on the hot plate.
That's hot inside is metal.
Yes, dear. When you heat metal, it gets hot. It's also partially made of ceramic and meant to hold hot objects. That's why I use the hot plate. It's beautiful. At least I think it is. Dude, those dancing penguins are beautiful. Oh my god, Functional's got a little dancing anime girl. Some would say even better than the penguins. I err on the side of penguins, but it's just a personal preference. That's just a personal preference. We've got party parrots over on this side. I don't see anybody using those. It's okay. Just because you're in our chat does not mean you have to feel pressured to use our emotes. We don't need them. We don't need them. Oh, this is beautiful. Hey, yo, there they are. They're the party yeah, there we go. Show a little bit of party pride, y'all. It's Pride Month. Be prideful. Only if you want to. If it makes you feel comfortable to be prideful, be prideful. Don't let us do it. Don't do it just because we're telling you to. It's gotta come inside of your heart. All right, so I can hold and climb. There we go. Look at those! Look at the pride biddies! Yeah! Because that came from Anna, that's just money from my bank account going straight back to me.
I paid for this a while ago.
It's true. Lloyd, this is what I'm referring to you as. I hope you get to college. I don't have enough money more for the feathers, but I have this thing. There we go. Let's go to the top. Yeah! Oh, I only get one at the top of the mountain. I only get one at the top of the mountain. Now, I will say that
Why'd they all come back?
keep held close. Those party parrots, y'all. I have been considering getting rid of them. Maybe. I'm thinking about rebranding, but I don't know. This is not a threat. This is just me trying to be honest with people. It's a maybe. It's a maybe. It's a hard maybe. I love the party parrots. I love it. Hot springs? Are they hot springs? Is this a hot springs? No, sis Azarad. No! Oh, it does keep me hot for a little bit. It does keep me hot. Oh, dude, not the... Stop. Put the bucket away. There we go. Get warm. There we go. We got it. Oh, I see. I see now. Hello. Hi there.
Hold on, young friend. I hope you don't mind me saying, but you seem a little unprepared. It's mighty cold up here for folks who aren't accustomed.
I didn't expect it to get this cold. My feathers are freezing up. Literally.
Hawk Peak is unique in the province for geothermal activity. If you get too chilly, stop at one of the hot springs. That should give you back your strength.
I did. Can't you tell that I am... Oh, standing by your fire now? Thank you. What would the parrots be replaced by? I have no freaking clue. Don't worry, I won't take them away from you. Not unless you make me, I guess. What happened to the basil? How do you know that the basil's gone? How do you know that Lisa's dead?
Because
How do you know?
it caught bugs. She caught bugs. What was your pronouns?
So I don't remember. Anybody who's familiar with the basil plant, Lisa, it's basil spelled backwards with a silent B. Unfortunately, Lisa had to be put down, unfortunately, because Lisa was suffering from thripes, I believe it's called. I'm sorry. I assigned it pronouns that I can't even remember what they were. I'm so sorry. But the basil plant started getting all silvery with little bugs on them, and I couldn't do anything about it. I did mention something bad happened to basil. Yeah, that's on me. I'm sorry, y'all. But we're gonna get another one. What? And they will also be named Basil, with a backwards silent B.
Be safe out there. I'm the one who whispers the radio your aunt if you get in trouble.
Oh. See, everybody know. I like that. It's a little place where everybody knows your name. Just a little mountaintop where everybody knows who you are. It's okay. I'm honestly a very novice home botanist, so it was bound to happen anyways. I'm trying to recover Emmett, the thyme plant, too. Although, Emmett is suffering, too. I wouldn't say that I have a green thumb, but it's not quite a very dark thumb, either. It does what it can.
This
Ooh,
is
this
why
is a
we're
spot.
not naming our orange trees.
This is actually, yeah, this is exact. We have family orange trees. It took me 3 times to get them to germinate, and I refuse to name them for fear that I'm gonna screw them up again. It's so sad. I acknowledge that, Azaran. I acknowledge that. I feel it. That feels like Zelda treasure spot with the rock circle. Very karaoke. Ooh! That's a good point. All right, that rock down there seems to be conspicuously hiding a hot spring. But I don't know what to do with it. It's wild.
Can you break it?
I don't know if I can break it. I'm gonna go back to that Korok spot. Wherever it was. Oh, look at your little... Oh, if I had the... No, don't fall. Claire, don't fall. There it is. I know what I can do with this. I have the bottle. I have the thing. That, Koroks. Ew, says Azaran. Acknowledgement? That's fine. I don't have to give it to you. Bryce says this game looks dope. It is called A Short Hike, and it was a one-off find, and it is delightful. No! Oh, it worked! Yeah! Water that plant! What's wrong with Koroks? That there's 900 of them. That's a good reason to not like Koroks. I actually started playing Breath of the Wild again in my free time, and I'm very happy that I did. Because now I can feel the Zelda even as I go to sleep at night. And I love it. Shall we continue up the peak? Looks like I came at the right time. So the goal of this game is to get to the top of the peak. And it seems like we're getting pretty damn close. We can climb, we can fly, we can... Oh, I need that thing. I need the water. This is like mildly a puzzle game. I love this. It's freaking chilly, dude. All right, gotta get the bucket. Put the bucket in the water, and otherwise... Lorelei says more if we include Hetsu himself and Wind Waker. That's fair. That's fair, because he's technically a Korok, right? No! Oh, but I can climb. Oh, I can climb with a bucket in my hand. I can climb with a bucket in my hand. I now know that. I now know that. Oh! Or I can climb a little bit. That's unfortunate. The way I get top is always peak. Bryce, that's because you have abilities that none of us can even fathom. One of them to somehow find himself at the peak at any hour. It's not something that I can do. It's not something that I will ever be able to do. But I might be able to do so if I stop drinking alcohol twice a week.
I'm so confused.
That's okay. You don't need to be confused. Just accept that you're confused. Also, I thought there was an alert. I saw MK Bryson little notification saying the resub with the Prime. I didn't see an alert for it though. I might have missed it. If I did miss it, whoops! No, please! Oh, please! No! Oh, Claire, why? I know what I gotta do. I know exactly what I gotta do.
What do you gotta
I gotta cry.
do? That's sad.
Yeah, it is pretty sad. But it's okay. Crying is just me externalizing the feelings that are on the inside that if I kept them on the inside would form quite like this mountain here.
You could cry because you're happy.
I was gonna say with geothermal activity. Like if I internalize my feelings, it will generate like geothermal activity. I don't know, it's a metaphor.
Why do you have 2 buckets?
I have 2 buckets because... Why do I have 2 buckets? What do I get with 2 buckets? I don't know. I don't know why. I got 2 buckets though, you're right. Is there a thing? Press B to scoop or pour. Okay. I see. That's a bit of an issue.
You're gonna have to find a higher location.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there must be water up there. I'll try this one more time. No! No! No, that's okay. I'll just get this stick. It's a stick, not sure why you picked it up. Somebody out there's definitely looking for a stick. Somebody's got to be looking for... I need more energy. Whoops.
And back to the water.
Back to the water. Back to Watertown so we can get ourselves all nice and warm. And then we move on. You got it there, Claire. You got it. Keep on climbing. Oh, you. Hey there. I like the way your face looks. Also, it feels that we're getting to the top. I don't know what your voice was. Hey, it's you again! We're almost to the top! But
It looks like the bridge collapsed. Oh, there might be another way up. Or I could just go collect more golden feathers. Oh, see that? That would work. Or you could just oh. I understand. I understand now. I understand. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be okay. I am all frozoned now. I need more feathers. Can I still fly though? I can still fly even though I have no energy. Oh, I see the springs. Oh, I see. Oh, I see that. I see that hot spring. I see that hot spring over on the Twin Peak. I've never actually watched Twin Peaks, but I kind of want to at some point. One day. This is a puzzle game. It's a puzzle game after all. And if I get to the top of this here peak over here, there we go. All I need is to go this way. Run! Go, Claire! Go! Go! You just keep doing what you're doing, Claire! All the way around! It didn't work. What if I just like... A sprout! I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. I do not, in fact, got it, but try as I might got it eventually. Maybe. Can I just like... Can I just climb? Can I just climb? Can I just climb? Just keep going. Claire, you got it. Oh! Yeah! Oh, I'm not at the top. I need water. Yeah, I'm aware. I'm cold. I got it. Am cold. Am cold now. Well, I'm not one for banging my head into a wall repeatedly hoping things to change, so... I'll go get more feathers. Now, is there something in the middle of the circle? Hiya! Yes? Yeah, well, I thought there was something. Alrighty then. I haven't tried this direction yet, so we'll just try this way. Down to the little hot spring. Down to where the... Oh, I see. I see now. It all makes sense now. There's definitely a way to get into that thing with the wood, but I just don't know yet. Not yet. Water! And then... There's something in the ground, probably money. Oh, a chest. With money? With money. With money. And I wonder if I can't take a little bucket of this hot water with me. Okay, I see, but where do I see? Where do I see and where can I go? I can go... Ooh! Oh, but I've been here already. Oh. Alright, well, that's like partially helpful. Does this work? Does this work? Could it work? Could it? No. Clearly there's another item that we need to get. Because I feel like I'd be able to get inside of here. Do I have something that I could use for this? Golden feathers, hold A facing wall, I can climb. Stick, 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 stick. Banana stick. Can't do anything with those. It's a very appealing thought, though. It felt funny enough for them. I mean, I could go back to my buddy who's trying to go to college and just, like, buy more stuff from him, because clearly I could use another, or a few. Oh, and I just noticed I still have this bucket of water with me. I didn't even notice that. Oh. And there's the fire down there, which, do I put this out? Do I even bother putting this out? I will, because I'm chaos. I am chaos. Hear me roar. Alright, well, might as well go flying. There might be more things to find. Wow, this is beautiful. It became so pleasant all of a sudden. That's what the game's really about. It's about going on a pleasant hike.
Who knew? To be fair, I haven't strayed too far from the center peak of the mountain because I didn't know if there was anything useful out there, but it seems this is a whole freaking island. Is there a limit, though? Is there a fundamental limit? This appears to be... No, this is not a lighthouse. Oh, that's the... no, that's still just like a castle. Does not appear to be a lighthouse. There's a shell down there, though. Let's go down there and grab a shell. It's very possible that the kid who's collecting the shells is going to give me an item that will allow me to break boulders. And if that happens, then I'm going to be scared. Because I don't know what that child wields. But power that unheld back couldn't possibly be safe for people who have yet to reach adulthood. But who am I to judge? I had fantasies like that when I was a kid, being all-powerful. And actually, that's one of the reasons that I would go out to the woods so often. I just wanted to feel like I could, like, do, like, literally anything. And when you're out in the woods, sometimes either on your own or with your closest buddies, it was like you could do anything out there. There was a pond back there that we would go fishing at, and we cooked fish back there. There was a, oh, that's totally a Ninja Turtle. What's up? I'm just jogging, warming up for a race later today. I'm a little nervous. There's gonna be a lot of skilled runners there. Dude, that's so cool. You straight up look like a Ninja Turtle. Which one? I'm not so sure. I don't remember who the red one is. I didn't watch a lot of Ninja Turtles. This feels like a very conspicuous place to have a rock. But I dig it. I dig it indeed. But yeah, that forest was lovely. Honestly, I was mentioning that there was a little cliff back there too, but I didn't realize that there was one for like the first like few years of us going there. Only after we went far enough back in the woods did we find that there was a pond back there actually that we could utilize to go fishing in. That part was already obvious to us. That was one of the coolest things we found back there, a pond with actual fish in it. And naturally, that pond was at the bottom of a quarry that correspondingly had a big cliff that overlooked it. And one day, as we took another path through the woods, we found that we could actually get on top of the cliff, which was so cool because we had no idea we could get up there. And if you go down the cliff, you could find yourself at the pond. And once we did that, we figured we could make our way back up again. And it was so cool. How's it going there, sir?
Good. The fish are biting today.
Cool. Cool. So, is fishing hard?
Nope. It's easy. I could show you if you like.
Yeah, actually, please, I would like to go fishing.
Here, I'll lend you my spare rod.
Got it.
Casting your line's pretty easy. Just press bow. Bow.
Nice. And then we sit and wait, right? So, so what do I do now?
You wait.
Oh. Okay. Am I doing this right?
Yup.
If you're also sipping on a short hike, you're also doing this right. There are no wrong answers. Maybe I should cast again? You know? Find a better spot?
Spot is good. Saw some fish around here earlier. It's a good sign. Sometimes. Just gotta wait. Patience is key.
That is not my strong suit.
Look alive.
At what? I was too busy not paying attention.
A fish is nibbling.
Should I pull it out?
Claire.
Not yet.
Gotta wait for it to bite.
Now, press ba to yank it out. I'm Bon. What do I do now? What do I do now? I don't know. I just kept clicking ba. Do I keep clicking? I just keep pulling. I got a fish. It's a carp. Look at that. See? Easy as pie. I don't know if I'd really say that. I suck at baking. That's a good one. I guess, I mean, as easy as eating pie. Please don't say I'm allergic to it. I can get behind that. Nice. Fish. Now, the question that's been on everybody's mind is, can you catch a fish in a bucket? Well, it disappeared. Oh, big fish in a bucket. Fish in a bucket. Fish in a bucket. Fish in a bucket. Nope, you cannot catch fish in a bucket. Evidently, when you first think that you can catch fish in a bucket, your bucket fills up with water with no fish inside of it, which is unfortunate. Nice. Oh, look, it's the runners. The runners be running. I'm so stoked to eat breakfast. But it's already the afternoon. Tomorrow's breakfast is the best meal of the day. Sometimes when I'm about to go to bed, I pull out a Jimmy Dean sausage, cook it up in the microwave, and that's what I do before I go to bed. I get so excited by the thought of it, I have trouble sleeping. Man, Jimmy Dean, shine on. Sir Frog, or Ma'am Frog, Frog, that was oddly specific. I salute you in this journey of Jimmy Dean breakfast sausages at 1 o'clock in the morning. I salute you on that. And you may be wondering, why 1 o'clock in the morning? That seems like an oddly specific number. I pull a lot of these jokes inspired by personal experience. And no, not because I've eaten Jimmy Dean breakfast sausages at 1 a.m. They were actually not Jimmy Dean brand sausages at all. They were just whatever the hotel had on hand, which they had on hand in the morning at about 9 a.m., but I was hungry at 1, and I saved a couple of them for later. Delicious. Meteor Lake sounds really cool, and I'm gonna go back that way because Meteor Lake sounds much cooler than Hawk Point Trail, to be honest. But I'll climb up here as well to see what I can find. Any more spots? Spots for digging? Chests? I've never read these signs before. The Helianthus disultantis rubber flower. Hawk Peak Provincial Park's official flower. This unique species blooms instantly in flesh-flooding conditions, inflating like a water balloon. Experience it for yourself with one of the park's communal water buckets. All buckets are property of the park. Please do not remove buckets from the park. A bucket full of water seems kind of heavy. I don't think I could fly or climb carrying a bucket full of water. But I could probably still glide. You got it. You got it, Claire. You clearly got the point there. Now, supposedly there's a meteor lake around here somewhere. I see the power lines and I really want to touch them. And I'll get there eventually. But I must find Meteor Lake. Oh, wait a minute. That lake looks like it could be home to a meteor. Oh, yeah. Oh, that is most definitely Meteor Lake. Fly inside. Fly inside. Fly inside. Fly inside. Fly inside. Inside. Woo! Woo! It's almost like being in a real volcano with significantly less pain. I'm used to this body temperature. Hello. Yo! This object is on point! You can get some sick dives on it. Sounds nice. I know how to dive. Dang, you know it! It's nice like some rice with spice. A nice rice spice. Nice rice spice, good night as you ran. Nice spice, nice good nights. Thank you for popping in. May there be Jimmy Dean sausages, or whatever sausages of your choosing for you in your bed tonight. Lukewarm, at best, still kind of moist, and still just as satisfying as they would be at 9 o'clock in the morning. Jimmy Dean, shine on. Which, come to think of it, I don't even know for sure if Jimmy Dean actually has a brand of breakfast sausages, but in my head, Jimmy Dean does. And I will die with that thought in my head. I will not see anything otherwise. So I think I need me some more feathers. Need some more feathers? Could go fishing now. I should go fishing. I don't know exactly what fishing does for me, but I just found my 15th shell. Nice. That's shell number 15. I have no idea what I get with this. Oh wait, hold up. There we go. I have literally no idea what I get with this, but I've got it. I've got it now. Oh, there's another one. There we go. Boop. Boop. There we go. Nice one, dude. Open up chest, get money. Get the muns. Fly higher. Yeah, dude. What is below this thing? What is below this? Oh, I can just climb nothingness. Yeah, that's how it feels. Ooh. Oh, I saw that. I saw that. That looked like an opportunity to fly down the electrical lines if I've ever seen it. There we go. Keep on climbing. Yeah, you got it. Yes, dude. Yes. Yeah. Oh, you gotta climb. 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 On top of all the peaks. All the peaks. There we go. That's another peak. I wouldn't happen to be able to... Nope. I definitely cannot walk on the wires. That doesn't work that way, unfortunately. I wish it did, though. Fly, 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 fly across the... Shell! Dive bomb! Oh, just kidding. That works, too. I wanted it to be a dive, but it didn't. Now, something makes me think there's treasure here. Nope, that's fine. There's fish down there, though. I wonder what fish that I can catch while it's raining. Nice. Lorelei says, we are worse than the really big burb from the Pixar short. Was that one called, like, Fly or something? Like, or was that a pigeon? Was it a pigeon? I feel like there was a Pixar short about a pigeon. I definitely pulled in too soon. Shucks, dude. Oh! There we go. Just gotta keep holding. Spotted brook trout. That's 2 fish. 2 fish. I caught them myself. Now what do I do with them? Eat them, I guess. I'm a bird. Some birds eat fish. That's what I assume what we could do with them. Is this a pickaxe? Oh, this is what it's for. A pickaxe. I can break things with a pickaxe. Right? 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 Yeah, that's it. Yeah, there we go. Is it a hidden passageway? It is. That's cool. That's cool. Lorelei says, the one who didn't notice he was being bullied by the little ones before launching them. I don't think they were pigeons. The little ones were too round and the big ones were more herring-y. But we've unlocked splunking nonetheless. Epic, dude. Also, I want a hat from this guy. Howdy! What's up? Can I buy the gold? Can I buy another golden feather? Sure, here you go. Oh, I buy them for cheaper. Oh, that's great. That's actually all the feathers we have. A boy came by earlier and bought most of our remaining stock. You'll have to find him elsewhere. Sorry. Can I buy the thing, though? I'm gonna buy the hat. I want it. Hat, please. A provincial park hat. Why don't you try it on? I want to put it on my head. Stylish and practical. It says support our provincial parks on it. This is the most excellent hat ever. Dare I say, the perfect hat to be wearing while engulfed in flames. I think that's beautiful. Sir, with the burns, was a scalper, dude. Hey, I get it. Dude just wants to pay for college next semester. Honestly, I'd do the same thing if I were in that bird's shoes. Or perhaps something similar. I'd choose something a little less criminal. So instead of like animal products, like feathers, I'd just choose like Pokemon cards. I guess. Could be fun. Could be very fun. Oh, what's under that? I don't think I've seen that rainbow umbrella before. It's very prideful. I really appreciate that. It actually reminds me of an umbrella I used to have that I bought from Target. And I'm pretty sure I brought it because I was like, it's a little gay. I love that. And I wanted it so badly. And then it completely inverted in the rain. So then I got one with rainbow polka dots on it instead. And that thing has not broken since I bought it. And I'm very happy it hasn't. And I hope it never does. Oh, you can bounce on it. I like the color scheme on this one too. It's a little more laid back, but it's got some notes of like Bai in it and the other ones too. I dig that. All right, now where's Shell Kid? I've got something special for you, Shell Kid. A 5-stick beating session. Hey, got your shells? Ooh, I'll take them. There we go. So now what? Auto mod? No. Trans is fine. We're okay with the word trans around here. You know what? What? I mean, do I get anything? No. Geez, not even a thank you? It's not very nice. I do what it takes to survive. I never promised anything. Actually, I do have something for you. A new job. I already have a job. I'll make this your side gig. What if I don't take it? It's your loss. Good jobs are hard to find. So what'll it be? Sure. I mean, like, it's not like I have anything else to do for the next, like, 2 hours. Good. Take this. Shield necklace. Deliver it to Ranger May. That is all. Well, where's Ranger May? I know not where the May of Ranger happens to be. Can I wear it, though? It's a pretty shell necklace. I'm supposed to deliver it to Aunt May. Oh, Aunt May. Oh, is that at the back? Oh, maybe that's back at the beginning, right? Right? It might be. Soft Moth, welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome to Cozy Game Monday. It's just like every other Monday, except this time there's a cozy game included. And I'm still not sure where I am. Ranger May, is that you? I've got a delivery. It's from Jen. Here you go. Oh, wow. It's so pretty. She's such a sweet girl. Collecting all those shells must have been a lot of work. Well, actually, Nah, never mind. She really is a sweet girl. That Jen. Oh, I remembered something. I found this golden feather in the cabin. I figured you could use it. I love you, Aunt May. Feather finder. Collect 10 golden feathers. I got my first achievement. Whoa, thanks. This is weird timing. Is this like a reward for delivering the necklace? No? Huh. Must just be a total coincidence, or like my aunt liking me, you know? Lorelai says, I'm sorry, have we been in the Spider-Verse all along? It's possible. Gianna saying, I gotta go to bed. Good night. Thank you so much for popping in, Gianna. May you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your evening. And we hope to see you again next time. And if not, it's totally cool. I won't take it personally. But do have a wonderful night. Aunt May, you sent us on the 7-feather difficulty hike without giving me a feather for it? Yeah, seriously though. It said right at the top of the trail, I'm like, you gotta go to the top of the mountain. Like, yeah, I'm trying to go to the top of the mountain, but like, I can't because I need more feather. What is going on? What is going on? I know not what just happened there, but here we are. Did I make it to the top? I did. Cool. Also, I found the lighthouse. Who knew that just by exploring we would find exactly what we wanted? I can see my house from here. Ahem. Hey! Aunt May! Yes, Claire? Yeah! It's me! Can you hear me up here? I sure can. Oh! Okay! Have fun up there. Yeah! I will! I am actually having quite a bit of fun with this game.
Such a cozy little game. If y'all also want to play a short hike, you can snag it for about $8 on Steam at full price. And this looked like one of those games that was worth paying full price for. And I do not regret it. I do not regret it. I don't remember what the name of the person who made this was. Maybe it'll tell me the options. Controls, save data, languages, info, credits. Adam and Mark. Thank you, Adam and Mark, for this beautiful little cozy adventure. And I hope that this little cocktail tribute to you is to everybody's liking. I will say, though, too, you don't necessarily have to make the short hike drink that I've created for this with alcohol in it. You can completely disregard the wine. You can completely disregard the cognac in it and the bitters and whatnot. And you could likely just combine this carefully, though, with a reduced Coca-Cola syrup and your egg to get something that's a little fluffy. Although it might be a little weird with the egg in there. So honestly, here's my suggestion. Take some Coke, heat it up a little bit. It's not weird. It's not weird. Warm Coke is a delightful beverage. And to be fair, neither is milk and Coke or milk and Pepsi when mixed properly. But that's a topic for another time. All right, are we racing? Running is my life. I run marathons all around the world. Dude, I'm slowing you down. Oh, actually, hold for a moment. I'm distracted and must go this way instead. Hey! I'll beat all of you by running. Or flying, right? Anyways, peace out. I'm heading up the mountain. Would a berry juice help with the wine substitute? You could very well add like a little bit of grape juice in there. Actually, you could, and I have this because I need it for Wednesday. I haven't tried it with this like sparkling Concord grape juice, but I wonder if that would go well. Honestly, I haven't done too much experimentation with hot egg drinks. So at some point in time, I'm sure we'll get back around to it at some point. Maybe there are other cozy games out there that just specifically call for stuff like this. Get more feathers. Smell you later. No, smell you later. Peace. Cherry Coke? You can probably do dude, Cherry Coke might be pretty good in there. I always crave Cherry Coke. I really like Cherry Coke. It's like one of my favorites. Actually, I'm pretty much done with this cocktail this evening. This is a cozy game. We're gonna do something very cozy. A little impromptu. This is something that I will do for myself when I'm trying to be cozy. So let's do that. I have a little glass that I'm going to fill up with ice as best as I can. This involves Coca-Cola and your choice of syrup. I'm gonna grab myself a spare Coca-Cola. Grab some of that. And I have, in my refrigerator, I'm going for whatever I've got. I'm going for whatever I've got. I've got some of this that I just made. I've got some of this that I just made. Oh, and you know what? We're gonna add some of that too. Add some of this too. I gotta reach down and grab it. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I see you there. I see you. You're in the back of my fridge. Hello there. Okay. Oh, here we go. The glory of mixology is thus. You can put anything together, and whether it works or not is something that only you and your taste buds get to decide. So I just went into my refrigerator and grabbed a couple of spare ingredients that I've got. I'm just gonna put it together with a little bit of Coca-Cola and make my own spiced Coke. I've got some lime oleosaccharum, which you can create by putting sugar over lime peels and letting it sit until it liquefies. This was created as a scrap from some of the ingredients that we were covering on Wednesday of last week, because we skinned a bunch of limes, and I made a little oleosaccharum out of them. I'm gonna add this entire jar of oleosaccharum lime syrup to the glass, because I want to reclaim one of my containers, to be perfectly honest. Next, we're gonna add a little bit of cinnamon simple syrup, which I've had since our Undertale playthrough. It's still good, because it's a rich, simple syrup, so the proportion of syrup to everything else is actually so high that it's begun to crystallize. I've got a little bit of rock candy inside of this. I'll pour a little bit of my cinnamon simple syrup. A little bit. The excess is for me.
very heavy on cinnamon notes, naturally, because it's literally got a piece of cinnamon in it. And on a journey for a little bit of maraschino liqueur, I tasked Anna to purchase for me Luxardo maraschino, and she, by mistake, bought these cherries instead. But these are so freaking good that you might as well buy some just to have them, because they're delicious. So we're gonna take a cherry. I want to put that at the bottom of my glass, somewhere in here, so I can get it later, and take a whole bar spoon of this maraschino cherry juice. And I might add a little bit more too, to be honest. There we go. Speaking of cherry Coke, you can make your own little cherry Coke with whatever you've got laying around. It's so tasty. Oh my goodness. Let me put my ingredients back in the fridge. I don't need that anymore. Every once in a while, we do something that's nice and fun. For me. I just want something else to sip upon. And when I chugged the Coke earlier, I was like, man, I want more of this. Just top that off with Coca-Cola or whatever soda you want to. There is absolutely no alcohol in this, and I completely improvised this recipe. Because in my opinion, there's absolutely no wrong answer for a little improv syrup highball drink. What's up, my love?
What is it?
I made a little bit of spiced Coca-Cola with some of the maraschino cherry juice, some of the lime oleosaccharum that I know you were enjoying earlier, and a bit of cinnamon syrup that we made as well. All homemade, technically, except for the cinnamon syrup. Oh, and I guess, and the cherry syrup. When that cools down, that's gonna be delightful. Would you like to try it? It's slightly cinnamony. And it's got a hint of that cherry sweetness. It's not full-on cherry Coke, though.
Tastes like a Christmas version of cherry Coke.
Christmas version of cherry Coke? I've made my own Christmas Coke. I dig it. And that was made with some parts of lime oleosaccharum, Luxardo maraschino cherry juice, some cinnamon simple syrup, as well as Coca-Cola.
Good.
The recipe acting as a censor bar. Oh, yeah? That's funny. Of Anna's face. Yeah, I gotta put the recipe card somewhere. I did have a command that I thought I had to turn it off.
It's okay. It helps me hide.
It helps Anna hide. It's okay. It's not a bug. It's a feature. It's intentional. Anyways, now I got something nice and cool to sip upon, because honestly, I could go for a cool beverage. I'll say one of the benefits of having a knowledge of just mixing drinks in general, that and just like knowing what your flavor preferences are, you can make anything really good. And it doesn't even have to be very good in like the traditional sense. It could just be whatever you've got.
I found your floss.
You found my what?
Floss.
My floss? Thank you. Thank you so much. Softmoth says, this sounds like Minecraft music. It has such a cozy vibe to it. There was some music earlier that I was mentioning gave me some heavy, heavy nostalgia, and it was because it reminded me of a game that I played when I was younger called Fez. And Fez is a very intense, like, abstract puzzle game. And I don't know how else to describe it, but it's a very, very fun game. Very, very fun. And can be pretty difficult to completely 100% it if you don't know what you're doing. Okay, so I've got this little thing here. I'm gonna use this as a means to go over here, get across this bridge, and water this flower, which will allow me to get to the next hot spring. I see that now. Oh, I know what I can do. I go over here, water this. Then I can get this one over here. Bucket. There we go. And then I pop down here. There we go. Ew! Nice. Now, I don't think that hot thing is going to help me any other way, but I can get over here now. Which probably allows me to get up to the top of the mountain, right? This has been very pleasant so far. Ah, this is the broken bridge. Or one of them. There's been multiple. I'm gonna just, like, climb. I'm gonna just go to the top again, right? Because I can just do that now because I have so many freaking feathers. This very well could be the peak. Oh, but you know what? No. Before we get to the peak, Gotta go fishing. Gotta go fishing. Nice. I like the physics on the bobber. Allow me to do whatever I want to. Is it an ice fish? Ice fish? Oh, I don't even know what fish it was. I clicked too fast. Oh, it was a white bass. There we go. Cool. Oh, and I can release them, right? Yeah. I have no idea what to do with these fish, so I'll just release it. Oh, okay. I want another fish now because I lost that one. I was just go fishing off the side of the... If you throw your lure too far off the mountain, it just has to come back to you eventually. It just phases through the mountain. That's so funny. It very well could be the top. It seems like the first fish that you get in a particular pond seems to come to you the quickest. But other than that, just gotta be patient. How is this pleasant? The soundtrack at this point doesn't know what to do with us because it's like it just turned off. All right, what was that? A tiny white bass. It's a teeny tiny white bass. No big white bass. Tiny white bass. Yo. There's an aurora at the top of the... Wow, look at that. Whew. That's so pretty. I've never been able to see an aurora before, and anytime I see them in video games, it makes me remember how much I really, really, really want to, one, see the Milky Way, because I've never actually seen the Milky Way before, because light pollution exists around me everywhere. Two, I want to see Aurora Borealis. You're darn right functional. And three, I'd like to go to space one day. It'd be great. At this time of the day, in this part of the country, localized entirely within your bar, can you believe it? I'm inside the Aurora Borealis. It's great. I did it! I am top mountain person. And now, it's time to just enjoy myself. And that's great. Lorelai says it's time to go to the digital world. We will proceed through the Aurora Borealis to a place completely digital. Or do you think actually, if we're already in the digital world, if we went through the Aurora Borealis... Oh, hi there. Hello there. Yeah, hello? Cell phone reception. Yeah, it is. Hi. Hello. Hi, Claire. I think you have the wrong number. Oh, Mom! I get it now. Hello. So glad to hear from you. I've been waiting all day to hear from you. I've been worried. Oh, honey. I told you I'd be fine. Yeah? But you always say that. And I always am. Anyway, how have you been? Well, I'm at the top of Hawk Peak right now. The top of the world, basically. Ooh. Wow. I love it up here. I love it up there. May and I used to go up every summer together. It's about time you made it up. Yeah, I know. You're so big now. My little girl's leaving the nest. You won't have any need for little old Mom. But I do need you. I'll never not need you. Seriously, Mom. Seriously, Mom. When I heard about the surgery... Ooh. How come you never told me this was a thing? Same message goes to my parents. About surgeries without telling your children. I didn't want you to worry. I still worry. I know you can get worked up about things. You're darn right I can. I could have been there for you. Yeah. You're all alone there now. Really? It was nothing. Everything was fine. I'm just glad you're okay. Seriously, though. Love you, Mom. I love you too, Dad. Mom. Mom-dad conglomerate that exists within the realm of this video game. I don't know if we have a dad, and that's okay. I love you too. Thanks. Is there an eruption happening? No way is there an eruption. Wait, something's happening. What is it? A geothermal eruption. Oh. Was that the famous Hawk Peak updraft? It looks like it. Should catch a ride on it now, before it fizzles out. I wanna, but I'm kind of nervous. Claire, you can do it. I'll come visit you soon, okay? Also, don't forget to say hi to Aunt May for me. She's probably waiting for you back at the cottage. Bye. Love you. I love you too, parents. I'm gonna absolutely catch this updraft for you. Oh, I did not even realize. I did not even realize that I could do that. Where's it gonna land me? Wow. That was wild. I just jumped off a cliff, dude. That was lovely. Wow. That got me all thinky about how, like, you should definitely really value my parents while they're still around a little bit more. Could really do more of that. I have been having those thoughts a lot recently, but I should really value my family a lot more than I currently do. So that being said, family, far and close by, evidently you are on my mind right now, and I still love you. I should really see you more often. Or you know what? I could do better at just calling people. My social anxiety tends to make me not want to do that, but I mean, if there's anything worth pushing against for with that, it might be your fam and the people you find important. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to Aunt May, who apparently needs to know that my mother's doing just fine. Maybe. She's probably doing just fine. Yeah, you never know how things will go. Dude, preach to that one, Lorelai. Preach to that one. Oh, man. My fast brain was like, man, I should really have a bit for that. Nah, it doesn't need it. I'll put the bit behind me for now. I'm just gonna enjoy the ride for a little bit longer. Evidently, Aunt May is still around and still able to be talked to, with or without cell reception. So, we'll go do that instead. Were there any more quests that we were trying to do? The one kid wants to go to college, and I don't think I ever sent them. Or I didn't buy all of your feathers yet. I still don't yet know what to do with all the fishies. Well, you know, there were... Oh, hi there. You got a scarf on, don't you? Hi. Are you Avery? Oh, this is the person, right? Yes! That's me. That's me. Did you read my ad? The sign? Yeah. Great! You want to race? I don't remember where the lighthouse is, but yeah. Fantastic! Fantastic! Okay, so, here's the rules. First one to touch the lighthouse door wins. Also, let's only use 3 golden feathers during the race. Because that's all I have on me right now. That sound good? Yeah, let's do it. Oh, actually, you might want to find a pair of running shoes. They're pretty crucial. Good running technique. I'll race anyway. I'll give it a try. Okay, let's do this. I didn't know running shoes were a thing, but maybe if I participate in the race, then I'd be better at that. Where you, I don't even know where the lighthouse is, to be honest. I can climb pretty down. Oh, no. Oh, I forgot. I only have... Oh, right. I only have 3 feathers. Lorelai says, I missed how we got the fishing rod. Was there anyone tied to it? There was not anybody tied to the rod itself, but we found a fisherman. And the fisherman gave us this spare rod. Oh, okay, you totally did it. Nice job, Avery. Or did you? Why is the target moving? Why was the target moving? I found some coins along the way. That'd be cool. If I could give it back to the dude who wants to go to college. Or rather, wants to take classes, I mean. I won! You put up a good race! That
was really fun. Oh, I nearly forgot. I've got something for you. I found a walkie-talkie, okay. If you ever get lost during a race, ring me up and we can start over. Why not join the marathon? You seem pretty good at it, Avery. There's this big race happening today. Well, it's a little embarrassing, but I was supposed to run in the marathon today, but it turns out I missed registration. Oh, sorry. Kind of sucks. Yep. I gotta say, I was pretty bummed out. Kind of felt like giving up on racing. But then I spent like 2 hours watching parkour videos, and now my new passion is parkour racing. So whatever. I'm glad you were willing to help me practice. You're welcome. Hey, what's up? Nah, that's it. I want to go talk to my Aunt May. Spider-Man. Oh, who happens to be hanging right down here. Dive bomb. Into the water. Where a little sandcastle has been built. With this little rock. Which feels insignificant. It's not a rock, it's a log, maybe? I'm unsure. Hey, did you make it to the top? Yeah, it was really nice. I can see why you like it so much. Though, it wasn't exactly a short hike. You know, the namesake of the video game. I'm really tired. Well, maybe that was a bit of an understatement. Only a bit? It's kind of been a busy day. Oh yeah? What have you been up to? Well, I learned how to fish. Did you now? Yeah! Bill lent me a fishing rod. Of course it was Bill. I don't think I've ever seen him not fishing. Also, I found a secret shortcut through the mountain. I did do that. You mean, you got through the black tunnels? It's very dangerous. They were blocked off for a reason. Yeah, I did that. Claire. Oh! I think I joined the gig economy? You what? It's a long story. Something about trying to pay for classes and buying something for one price and selling it at 2.5 times the same price to try to get money back. Well, I hope the pay was good. Anywho, you hungry? I'm gonna break out the hot dogs soon. Oh, dude, I would kill for some hot dogs right now. I'm kind of tired out, though. I'm gonna go take a nap or something. Alrighty, then. Have a good one. Can I go inside and nap? I can. I think it'd be nice to take a break. Sleep? Alrighty, then. It's nap time. And that's all. And that's a short little hike. Created by Adam Robinson Yu, with music by Mark Sparling. I like the little motif of the music specifically. I don't exactly know the melody very well, but it's been pleasant. This is really lovely. You're welcome. Thank you for making the game, Adam and Mark, and all the other special people as well. I'm waiting for the, there was the achievement sound. That was the one. Well, y'all, all I had promised for y'all tonight was a little short hike. And with that being said, our short hike has come to an end because we made it to the top of the mountain and we saw the end screen. So I'd consider that hike short enough. That was a very cute game indeed. I agree, Lorelei. And if this vibe is desired with more of a side questy focus, a little gator game can help scratch this sort of itch too. But it's also longer, I think. I'm kind of down with that. If y'all have suggestions for other cozy games, I'm totally open for it. There comes a time with the way that I've been doing content recently where there tend to be kind of breaks in the schedule per se, and so I am more than happy to take a stream every once in a while to play something that's a little more cozy, a little more down to earth. I don't think that I can make myself any more down to earth. I tend to get a little excited sometimes, so I'm not going to apologize for that. Because that's just how it be. You can always go to other bars. You will not be hurting my feelings by doing so. But we did make it to the end of a short hike, and the recipe that I covered today was inspired mostly by some hiking expenditures from my childhood, and it's a drink that I'm submitting to a cocktail competition as well. Which, by the way, everybody who appeared in chat tonight, if you were talking during the cocktail segment, your chats will be in my submission to the cocktail contest, because I wouldn't be the bartender that I am right now, albeit one in his home studio and bar in the middle of Philadelphia, purely as a passion project gone
way right, but I wouldn't be here without y'all, so I'm happy to have you guys in my submission. To everybody out there, this was a lot of fun. I'll see you guys all again on Wednesday. In 2 days, I'll be showcasing some recipes that we were working on for The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I don't know if you can still make out the little logo behind me, but I've got 7 recipes for all 7 sages in The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time using some special custom infusions that are currently still infusing and will be infusing until 7 years from now, or 7 days from now, exactly a week from last week. They should all be kind of like summertimey, refreshing cocktails for you, depending on how the infusions go. I've tasted a couple of them, and some of them are kind of shocking, and some of them won't be, but I look forward to sharing that with you all on Wednesday. In addition to that, on Saturday, we're doing a charity stream starting at 11 o'clock a.m. If you usually pop in during streams at the normal time, it is a good... Let me do the math. 8 minus that. It's 9 hours before the time that we usually start. It's 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time. We usually do things at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. So if you take our normal time for whatever your local time zone is and dial it back by 9 hours, that's when we'll start. We'll have board games, we'll have video games, we'll have drinks as we normally do, all themed to Disney and various other pieces of Disney IP, while raising money for Give Kids the World Village, an organization that pays for and provides dream vacations for families who otherwise aren't really able to experience them because of things like medical, trauma, appointments, and other procedures that really do affect people's lives. I can't say that I've personally been through situations like that, but it certainly strikes a chord with us and the folks in our community. So that's what we're going to do on Saturday for the whole day. And then we've got something completely different planned for y'all next week because Legend of Zelda is over. And if you want to know what game we're playing next, I will let you know on Wednesday. Gosh, that was a lot. Anyways, Functional says, thanks for the stream, Cam. Oh, wait, did you remember to go back to the village and bomb the center right between the tree and the house and the stairs? I did go back to Kakariko Village. Or rather, I went to the top of the mountain, and there was a little updraft that happened in the hot tub up there, and I think it might have been a minor volcanic eruption because of the fishing lure that I put in the water that may or may not have contained some minor chemico-reactive substances, for all I know. Lorelai says, thank you very much. Didn't find bombs. Must have been with the running shoes, which I left behind. To everybody out there, no matter what time zone you are in, thank you for showing up here tonight to the bitter end. Have a wonderful night if it's the night for you. Have a wonderful morning if it's the morning for y'all. I will see you all at the bar with the next again on Wednesday, and I look very much forward to it. Till then, y'all, cheers and bye.